Let's go back to the beginning.
Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION-NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got MLB action again tonight. New York Yankees versus the Seattle Mariners, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. So first pitch will be in about 6 minutes or so. It's been rough the last couple games, to say the least. You know, we went from, 10-4 on the previous matchup. And then last night was even harder to stomach. You know, it's like every single game they're putting up 10. And then last night was 10-2. So we went from 10-4 to 10-2. I hope that they don't get 10 runs today, but if they do, would I be shocked? Not really. They are the real deal. And like I said, even their roster isn't 100% with like Giancarlo Stanton and Rizzo not being in the lineup, and they have some of these other filler guys, but they're doing very well. So I just hope that we can, put enough offense together with the lineup that we have today. And as I'm looking at the lineup, it's okay. It could be a little bit better, and a lot of the lineups have been, kind of so-so, but I get it. Scott Service, he's trying to get everyone involved. He doesn't want to just, place Colton Wong on the bench for the whole year. At some point, you got to move him and Jose around, and each of them has to have some kind of playing time. Jose, it seems like, is a starter now, but we'll see where it goes. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. NBA Finals, Nuggets and Heat tomorrow, so we will do that. But in the time being, at least we have some baseball to do. Daniel in the building, what's good? Sarah in the building, what's good? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Let's get it. And it's Dave Sims and my guy Dan Wilson. I got him on the bobblehead right here in front of me. I love my broadcasting crew. They have a couple other guys that they rotate. They have about 4 guys, 2 different pairs that they go through, and both of them are good. So I'm definitely happy with that. Clark Schmidt going against George Kirby. What will we get tonight from this particular matchup? And George, hasn't been great. He's had some good starts and some struggles as well. 5-4 record, but hopefully we can figure it out. Let's go over some of the starting lineups for today. All right, leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Gleyber Torres. Batting second and not playing right field today, surprisingly. They're like, hell, we're going to put you at DH. At number 2 in the lineup, the best player in the world, not named Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge. And he went yard twice on Monday, once yesterday, Tuesday night. How many times will he go yard tonight, even at DH? There's a high probability that he still goes for a home run. I know most guys can't hit a home run in every game in a series, but, one guy that can, it's definitely possible that we hold him to 0-4 or 1-4 or 2-4, but with his kind of power, regardless of who's pitching, there is a good chance for some hits and a good chance for a home run. And even though I'm a Mariner fan, deep down, I kind of am hoping that he hits a home run, but I just want to be able to win the game. So you guys have won 10-4, 10-2. How about we win 6-4, but you hit a home run? I'm cool with that. That way I get my fan, in Aaron Judge in me, and I get to see that, but then I still get the dub at the end. Batting third, left fielder today, Willie Calhoun. Batting fourth and cleanup, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Batting fifth, at center field, let's move these guys around, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, and he killed us yesterday. He was the guy that started it, and he was the guy that fucking ended it. Shout out to him. Batting sixth, first baseman, Jake Bowers. Batting seventh, my favorite player on the team, not named Aaron Judge, as far as a fresh face, someone to be able to root for, someone new, not, a Giancarlo Stanton, kind of an older dude, an OG, not Rizzo, OG, right? Besides Judge, who's the guy I really look forward to watching? It's Anthony Volpe, and he just got called up this year. So anytime you get these new guys coming up, I'm always going to pay attention. And me being laser focused and paying attention to him, yesterday, what happens? He goes yard. Batting 8th at catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And batting 9th, right fielder, Greg Allen. And obviously we know we get Aaron Judge typically out there, but they're, moving guys around. And on the mound for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. And it's not like, he's this guy we're really afraid of. 2-5 record, 5.58 ERA. He's got 62 hits. He's gotten 58 Ks, 18 walks, 8 home runs. So with a 2-5 record, and this is our best chance to try to be able to get this dub. And we don't even have to worry about Aaron Judge in the outfield. So maybe this will be the one game that we possibly can hang in there. I'm not saying that we're going to win, but hopefully we can keep it at least somewhat competitive. And then for the Seattle Mariners, leading off at shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Batting second, first baseman, Ty France. Batting third, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Batting cleanup and batting fourth today, left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Batting fifth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting sixth, catcher, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Batting seventh, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting eighth, DHing tonight, Taylor Trammell. And batting ninth, second baseman, Colton Wong. And on the mound for my M's, George fucking Kirby. And we'll see if Scott Service gets ejected tonight or not. But we just need a team effort today. Their superstar versus our superstar. Let's go after it. Let's get it. All right, baby, let's go. Yeah, Judge is. First pitch for a strike right down the middle to Gleyber Torres. Nice job. Megan's in the building. What's good? The jersey's here. Awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I mean, I'm a memorabilia guy. So, I mean, if anyone can understand what it's like to get that new piece, I mean, Sarah knows. And I mean, I'm there, you're there, Megan. I mean, there's a lot of us that are very hardcore on the football side and other sports where, we take the memorabilia seriously. Sometimes we try to find deals, but you're very similar to me in the fact that, if you have the money, and not everyone is going to have the money that we have at certain points of our life, right? Not everyone can just splurge on jersey after jersey after jersey. But the thing that we have in common is we look for that quality. And once you end up getting the best of the best, like a Mitchell and Ness, then you can still buy others, in the future, but you know what to expect. Nice strikeout for Kirby. And a lot of these other jerseys, they may not necessarily be Mitchell and Ness, but still, it's going to be very exciting getting something new. And most people at this point are getting stitched jerseys, and that's really where to go. Unless you have to go for a screen print NFL jersey for like a guy that's like a rookie, and instead of getting like a fake jersey from like China that's sewn that isn't real, but it looks nicer, based off the stitching. So that's kind of where a lot of people go, if they want to go for like the cheaper jersey or they try to get a better quality, but it ends up being like a fake. For me, it's like once you've actually gotten one of those fake ones before and you have to see for yourself, like, what is the difference? A lot of times it's the patches on the arms is the dead giveaway. Everything else, could be very, very, they can trick you. They can fool you pretty good, but usually the patches on the arms are fucked up. And that's how you can tell with the stitching with a lot of those. 2-0 count to Aaron Judge, who's DHing tonight. I like George Kirby's control. Awesome. I will take a peek. Yeah, there you go. And then even getting something like a jersey t-shirt. It's exciting. You know what I mean? Especially if it's someone new, team really, wasn't that good. Now you got a guy that potentially could be the guy. You don't know for sure. He could last 4 years, 2 years. He could get benched after a couple years, or it could be the guy for the next 10. And that's what you guys are hoping for. Little dribbler to JP. There we go. 2 away. Yeah, and like I said, sometimes you have to save your money and you got to go for the more expensive one because it's like getting a TV or an appliance, or if I'm looking at graded cards or memorabilia, there's always that one that you have your heart set on, right? You love this piece, but it's like $400. But I could get this other one that's $250 and it's like almost as good, but it's not. Like maybe it's not stitched the same way. And then if you buy the $250 one, 2 weeks later, you have enough money to buy the $400 one, and then you like have regrets. and then you're like, shit, I should have waited. And then depending on the return policy, if you took the tags off, then you have to make that decision. But a lot of times, you've already cut them off and the jersey is yours at that point. So, I think you get to a point where you live and you learn. Little dribbler towards first base. There we go. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Mariners. I like that. Let's go, baby. And sometimes it's worth the wait. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been a connoisseur of jerseys. We've seen screen print. We've seen the normal middle level stitch jersey, and then the high end stuff like through NFL.com, and then like Mitchell and Ness. And there's nothing wrong with the screen print or anything like that. Hell, there's nothing wrong with a fake jersey. Nine out of 10 people can't even tell the difference between a fake and a real stitch jersey unless you're like looking up really close. I mean, for me, I can tell because I know what to look for, and I've owned a couple. Josh Freeman is one of them, sewn, and then Doug Martin. And then after that, I was like, you know what? It's just, the placement of the letters, the numbers, the stitching. So there's always something fucking a little bit off. Now, the quality is nicer than a screen print from back in the day when they had them with Reebok. But again, it's always better at this point just to get the real deal. And that's what I did for like Levante David. Remember when they had those Bucks jerseys that were kind of ugly? They had the orange stripe up here, and they only wore them for like a year or two. They tried to make a new statement with a new like fresh look, right? And so instead of going back to the throwback, normal red and white and pewter, which I like, that old school look like we wore with Sapp and Brooks back in the day. But we had those other jerseys. So I ended up just buying a Levante David, just a screen print rookie Nike jersey. I think it might have been the first year Nike got the deal. And I just wanted to have something. So even if it was only like, 100, 120, and I could have, maybe waited down the road, but I'm pretty sure they didn't even make the sewn Levante at that point. You know what I mean? There were just certain guys that were available, and that's the one that I wanted, and that was the only thing that was available. But now, moving forward, it's like with my Devin Whites, I try to get that sewn jersey just, and now it seems like maybe he might be leaving the team pretty soon, which is a little unfortunate, but at least I got a Super Bowl, and I'm still going to support him no matter what. All right, so obviously we had a nice little dribbler out there, Gleyber Torres, and then Aaron Judge, little dribbler, and Calhoun. Let's go, Mariners. It's our turn now. Let's go. And I'll take a look at the IG here in just a second. All right, we're going to the bottom of the first. Still knotted up at 0. JP, first pitch popped up. Damn it. JP, first pitch. What are you, Julio? Come on now. He pops up, 1 away. Julio, JP. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. We need to get hits early and often. Like I said, I would not be surprised if we get swept today. The Yankees are the real deal. We're a game above 500. We're not even looking like we're going to make the playoffs. So every, matchup matters. And, for the Yankees and for like the Dodgers, we already know what it's going to be. The Astros, the Tampa Bay Rays. There's a few teams where we already know more than likely they are going to be in the postseason. But there's teams like the Blue Jays and the Mariners where we're sitting in 4th place. And we were kind of the new thing last year, the up-and-coming teams, but we haven't done as well as last year. So we'll have to see after the All-Star break. 0-2 count to Ty France. Jared, the big Yankee fans in the building. What's good? And it's one of my favorite series to watch. I just don't like losing 10-4 and 10-2. You can beat me, but let me at least have it be kind of close in one of the games. Have it be at least 8-6. So at least I don't feel that bad, 10-4, 10-2. It's like, man, I'm like the most hardcore Mariner fan of on the planet. And even for me, it's like, I can still call the game and enjoy, the matchups and look for the ups, in the little W's, when you're getting your ass kicked. But that's a little ridiculous, dude. Double digits, 2 games. And we had Bryce Miller, going, and Logan Gilbert. So shout out to you, man. And not only with that, it's not like you got Giancarlo Stanton out there. It's not like you got Rizzo out there. So you got some filler guys in the lineup, and you're killing it, man. You're fucking 34 and 23. At one point, you were about 500, and people were like, what's up with the Yankees and Astros? And then, a couple easier matchups, got some wins, stacked those wins with some more. And now you're about, 10, 11 games above 500, and that's where you want to be. So that's where we hope to be. Let's go, baby. 3-2 count to Ty France. Big swing and a miss. Got him. 2 away. Fucking A, Ty. Well, at least he, worked the count. That's one thing I will never get mad at him. Now I got to start doing bets on how often Julio, swings at the first 2 pitches, and then gets out. Pop up, line out, ground out, line drive. I mean, and then also, if he does work the count, hopefully it's no strikeouts. I mean, he was player of the week. Chopper swung on the first pitch again. Fuck. I mean, I know this guy. You know what I mean? Like when you watch every game and every at bat, I'm not missing anything. I'm seeing the same thing that the fucking announcers are seeing, and that's really brutal. Like someone needs to sit down with them and be like, I get it. That's how you hit last year and you were successful, but people are figuring you out. And, sometimes they're going to feed you garbage on that first pitch, not that first pitch strike. So you're not going to be able to go yard every time. And if anything, you're hurting the team by swinging on the first pitch, like 3 out of 4 at-bats in a game. Like it's very, very rare. And I'm not saying he needs to sit there and just take the strike or take the pitch. You know what I mean? But and he's such a good hitter, and that's why he is swinging at those first pitches because he's trying to go yard. But, I mean, getting hits helps, right? Singles, doubles, triples. It starts a little rally and a little run. A little frustrating. Still my favorite player, on the team. But, God, you got to be better, bro. And once he realizes that, that's when that batting average will be above 300. Nowhere near that right now. And the Yankees know it. So, and a lot of the other teams do too. All right, end of the first inning. We're knotted up at 0. Let's go to the top of the second. I feel a little bit better about today. Still feels like we'll probably lose, but hopefully we can be somewhat competitive today. All right, next up for the Yankees in the top of the second, third baseman DJ LeMahieu. Playing center field today. And batting fifth in the lineup, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And batting sixth, third in the lineup this inning, first baseman Jake Bauers. Let's go, baby. That's some pretty cool Yankee photos. I'm always trying to find those fire ones, regardless if it's the away team or the rival. You got to make them look good too, Oh, nice. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, are you going to put that on your jersey, or do you have that as a collectible just to keep it and have it? Or do you plan on taking that to an embroidery shop and having them stitch that on your new jersey? What's your plan with that? I mean, I like patches like that too. Like I said, when the Ducks went to the Natty with LaMichael James and we played Cam Newton, I ended up buying the jersey at the Duck store the day of the Natty, and then I ended up buying the patch for the particular bowl game, and then I took it to get sewn on at one place, and then I went to a separate place to get the James sewn on the back, so that way I could have the most official LaMichael James jersey of all time. And they don't come with the names on the back unless you have a Nike exclusive, like Joey Harrington, in the early 2000s. They made some Nike sewn exclusives that are super rare. But most college football jerseys have no name on the back. And the nameplate on the back usually isn't as big. So you typically can only fit 5 3-inch letters, which is the standard size of a last name on usual jerseys for football. So, if your, player has more than 5 letters, then you're kind of screwed. So at least I did instead of D'Anthony Thomas, I did Mamba and his nickname. And then I did James and stuff, but they turned out really well. I usually get a lot of questions with it, where I got it. And, and it's got that cool, reflective gray and kind of neon green on the outside. Very cool jersey. It's a white jersey, so it pops. Yeah, that's cool. Heck yeah. Yeah, usually if you just look up one away embroidery, places that do the custom stitching and whatnot, if you find those type of places, usually it's not the places that makes the t-shirts and stuff. Sometimes it's a specialty place that does, that the sewn stuff for, certain companies and private customers and whatnot. And then the other place is just a place that sews, and then you just find an embroidery place. And, you typically with a patch, it doesn't take them that long, but usually there's people ahead of you. So you got to wait a couple days to get it. But But it definitely makes the jersey like more legit. The more patches you have on a jersey that's sewn, it's the kind of the cooler thing, that extra little, and especially if it's something that you had to order and then you put it on, then it's like a custom that you did yourself. So, which I think is very cool. All right, we're on the top of the second inning. Jake Bauer's in the box. We're still knotted up at 0. Megan's getting some jerseys and some patches for the Kraken, which is very cool. Season over, but the memorabilia season doesn't have to end, so which is very cool. I'm a little jelly. I'll have to, at some point I'll have to get one. I don't know who I'll get. If I get like Maddie or Gru, or if I'll go for the Fanatics or the Adidas. We'll see. There we go, Kirby. Nice start. Mike's in the building. What's good? Sarah in the building. Jameson in the building. What's good, man? How are you guys? All right, so far so good. We're not getting fucking annihilated. Like normally in the first inning in these games, we'd be down like 3-0 right away. And I'm like, well, fuck, the game's over. Just like when the Stars end up playing Vegas in that, like 3 goals in the first period. Like, fuck, I'm going to have to sit through this whole thing, but at least now 10-4, 10-2. Hopefully we can not get our ass kicked 10 to whatever. So hopefully we'll be somewhat okay here. All right, let's go to the bottom of the second inning. What's good, man? I missed you. How are you? I hope everything's going good in your life. The pizza is always a good choice. You could be like Elliot and do the pepperoni all day, every day, or you can be like me, a combo guy. I like to have the meats, but I got to have like the green pepper and the onion and the olive and the if there's mushroom on there, I don't care. Give me more of the toppings, the better. That's usually my go-to, but I can't lie. Sometimes, you just getting that nice pepperoni, and if it's got a good cheese to it, sometimes that hits perfectly too. Heck yeah, they're nice. That it looks like one that I would buy. It's like the official one, of course, right? Mike is in the building. Hey, Mike, I did the NASCAR race and I was waiting for you to show up. And I know it was rescheduled for Monday, but you didn't. You were probably busy with family or you had something going on. But I did the stream for about an hour, and then I was just waiting to see if other people showed up, and then I ended it. And then we ended up doing, I think, a hockey playoff hockey later that day. But I did enjoy the race. And then obviously we saw that Chase got suspended for the next race for intentionally wrecking. So at least they're consistent. I know they didn't want to do that to the Golden Boy, but if you're going to be doing it to other guys like Bubba Wallace, you have to keep it consistent. If a guy wrecks someone, and I know it's harder for them to do it to kind of more of the top guys or old school guys like Harvick. But I mean, if you're doing that, that's the rule. And I'm a Chase guy, but a lot of people were wondering, okay, are they going to really do it? Because it's like their Golden Boy, even though he had the leg thing. But if you do it, right? And then also I saw with Stuart Haas with, in that group, they got fucking a bunch of suspensions and fines and whatnot. Kelenic with the fucking strikeout, damn it. Come on, baby. He's back in the lineup, though, so that's good. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, sucker. I don't want to lose 10-4 or 10-2 today. And good to see you, man. You could do that. You could do hack stool. You could do hack. I mean, like I said, about, being a Jersey type person is sometimes those customs, just doing something like that. I mean, certain people might not know it where you live there in Australia, but you know it. I know it. The people that are watching the sports, and that's why you're buying it to represent for yourself. I mean, like I imagine there's a few people that probably have hack jerseys. They're like, yeah, I want to do this custom one. We'll either do hack or hack store. They'll do the last name in full or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's like the whole Vince Scully thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is kind of neat to be able to do kind of an oddball thing, like a coach that or an announcer or something special that's not part of the norm. That's what makes it cool and different. Yes, it is a great day. You're here. Of course, it's a great day. Oh, heck yeah. That'll be sweet. Who are you going to go see? Colts versus who? Big swing and a miss. But you know what I was thinking also too? If you guys end up sucking like Tampa, and even with Richardson, just still, one of the top 10 bottom teams, you know what, that can actually be a blessing because you guys do need wide receivers and tight ends. And think about all the quality wide receivers that are going to be coming out next year in the draft. You might end up being able to get like the best wide receiver in the draft at like 6 or something, or like 7, if you're around that position. So, sometimes, not being able to get it turned around right away is a good thing so that you can build your cornerstones on your franchise. And if it ends up working out, maybe you'll get your Marvin Harrison or your Reggie Wayne in the draft next year. Dribbler, get him. Oh, got him. End of the second inning. Fucking cow. Sarah with the tour. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $2 holla. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know what you want to see in photos, and I got you. KFC, kind of good. Hey, if you had KFC, I mean, it happens, man. Oh, you did? Okay, no worries. Yeah, no worries. I figured that's what happened. Nice. And I know some people think that like the pineapple is like a no-no or whatever. I like it. I like it sometimes, just to be able to have like the Canadian bacon and the pineapple. I know some people like just straight the meats or the pepperoni or the cheese, and they think, but it's like the sweet and the savory. I mean, if you go to Flavor Town and you like different types of food, you got to be able to try different stuff, and not just be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I actually like it. I won't order it every time, but like 1 out of every 5 times I order, I'll probably end up getting something with like pineapple, or half of it will be at least that pizza. And then the other half, maybe some like some meats or something. So, all right, we'll get some Kyle Busch for Mike. Yeah. And honestly, even if you made it hack, and you put it on there, and they positioned it right, like right in the middle. Like if you ended up going to, to a Kraken game, everyone's going to know. Like if you just walk in Seattle, you know what I mean? They'll know. So either way, they'll know it's definitely custom. So, yeah. But obviously, I wouldn't assume that every single person that is near you in Australia, in your particular town, they may not be as hardcore as you in sports. Hell, there's probably some people out there that could give no shit. They don't care at all about sports, right? There's going to be people that have, or they might like rugby or soccer or whatever is just local to them. They may not like American sports. So, oh, you're going to go see the Saints? Nice. Carr there, Jamal Williams. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get Michael Thomas to play or AK-41. Michael Thomas always being injured, AK-41 with the trial and with the jail time possibly, or, whatever they decide to give him. That's cool. Yeah, it happens, though. I still think you're a World Series favorite. Ooh, John Olerud. No way. John Olerud is there. Oh, my God. I love John Olerud back from the Blue Jays and the Mariners. Holy shit. He's a Mariners first baseman from like 2000 to like 2004. I remember upper deck cards and just like collecting cards of John Olerud and how much I liked him back in the day. That's cool. Kirby with another strikeout. He's feeling it tonight, baby. Let's go. Wah, wah, wah. I like it. I like it. Volpe struck out swinging. Let's go, baby. We're in the top of the third. Oh, he's in the booth. This is awesome. I love when I see the legends there. So I got Dave Sims in there. I got Dan Wilson, my catcher, back in the Griffey era, and then John Olerud in there too. Oh my God, this is cool. I like sometimes you'll get Griffey, but normally that's like a bigger event, like All-Star game, and like the guys will come back, or like Randy Johnson, but Randy Johnson's doing his like photography. He's like a professional photographer for like baseball, basketball, football, and like concerts, and that's like what he does now. And he's actually really good. Nice catch from the guy in the outfield, bobbled. Yeah, and it's okay, man. We all have issues when we lose to the worst teams. Hey, it happens. Injuries, and just taking that opponent for granted. Them playing the World Series against you and beating you in the regular season, it happens, man. You'll be fine. That's cool. You've had it for 20 years. That's awesome. Heck yeah. $10 holla. Yeah, I definitely will. Heck yeah. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. There we go. Kirby, 2 away. So far, so good. We're doing well. Thank you so much. $10 holla. $12. Let's get to a hundo. Oh, no. Yeah, but I was thinking of you during the whole race. I got super excited, and me and Sarah talked about it, and I was like, I could have just went and did the hockey matchup, but I spent all this time with the thumbnail and everything, and I was like, I wanted to make sure that at least I attempted. And I know NASCAR numbers are down overall because I have been peeking around to see kind of what the numbers are, of channels that strictly just pretty much do NASCAR, and even their numbers were a little bit lower. So I don't know what it is about NASCAR this season compared to last season, but it just seems like overall the number of people that are online in general compared to last year, it seems like it's lower. I'm not really sure what the reasoning for that, but you're on your old phone. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I mean, Kirby's doing great. I mean, normally when we're getting fucked up, right, we get fucked up early, like in the first inning, like the last 2 games. And when we're down like 3-0, we're not coming back. We've already had a problem hitting the fucking baseball. But if we can keep the game like 0-0, 1-0, and we're battling, and our pitcher does well, then eventually our hits will come, and maybe we can end up winning the game 4-3 or something like that, But it's just, we've been getting our ass kicked the last couple games. Let me try to pull up this patch that Megan got. This is very cool. I like this. Me likey. All right, hold on. And then I'm going to send it to Sarah on the Twitter, and then I can just pull it from her Twitter here. Oh, I tried saving it once, and it saved 4 times. It must mean I like it. Or I just got fat, chubby fingers here. All right, delete that one. Delete this one. All right, cool. All right, got it on here. This is nice. And I like it with like the eye and the way that it's positioned and how it's rounded at the top and the bottom, and just the way that they have the playoffs and just the way that it looks. I mean, it's a killer patch. Let's take a peek. It's one of the nicer looking patches I've actually seen for baseball, basketball, football, hockey, or soccer. It's nice. Another strikeout for Kirby. There we go. Hell yeah. This guy is wheeling and dealing. How many Ks is that? 4? Nice job. He hasn't even given up a hit to the Yankees yet. That's my boy. All right, George. Yes, he is. Well, we're due, right? I mean, we can't have all of our pitchers, Bryce Miller, Logan Gilbert, like our, second or third option. Someone's got to step up and play well. So at least if it's our 4th best guy, and sometimes he gets fucked up and rocked. I think the last game I did with the Mariners, were we playing Pittsburgh? And I think we got fucked up by them. Like McCutchen went off early. So he's like a 5-4 record, but he's better than that. He's more like a 7-3 type of record pitcher, or 6-4. He's our 4 or 3, and sometimes he pitches like a 1. But here's the patch. I like. Put the crack in there in the logo. So look at it, how it's rounded off at the top and the bottom, almost kind of like it's kind of like a puck, but a little bit bigger. It's extended. But I like the shape of it, and I like it how it's got the Legend Awakens, and it's got the eye. Beautiful. I mean, they could have used the S in the background, but they have it on the bottom, and having the eye, like someone took the time, be like, we need to put the eye in the background. Yes, right? That's what takes that patch to be, instead of the S in the background where they have it at the bottom. They could have used that, and that still would have been a cool patch, but not like that. That is fire. I like that. That's something that I would buy, and I would put on my jersey as well. Me likey. I like that. Very cool. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. We're at 0-0, thank God. Leading off this inning, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second this inning, DHing tonight, Taylor Trammell. And batting third this inning, second baseman, Colton Wong. Yeah, very cool. I like them. All right, come on, T. Oscar. And appreciate Sarah and Cyberpunk helping out on the Twitter side. Anything that, to share the post and just try to get more people to be aware of what we got going down. And I know the Mariners are doing like that fan, social media fan, linkage, where they reach out to some. At some point, with me doing so many Mariner games, hopefully I'm not going to reach out to them. But at some point, I would be very cool if I end up getting an email. Because I don't think there's really that many people that are doing every, or a lot of the Mariner coverage. Obviously I would try to do every game, but, we have NBA finals and NHL playoffs. So that takes a little precedent over a regular season Mariner game. But I feel I'm doing more Mariner games on YouTube right now than anyone else. So, and I know the views will go up if we make the playoffs. So obviously you'll get more eyeballs on our team at that point, but. This is so dope. John Olerud is there. I haven't seen him in a minute. 2-2 pitch. Schmidt to T. Oscar. Fouled back. Count stays at 2-2. We're in the bottom of the third. Still knotted up at 0. I love that. We're not down by 5 to 10 runs already. Two-two pitch. Pitch is low. Count is full. 3-2 count. Yeah, and like I said, I'm ready for the Stanley Cup, and it's just I'm not the biggest fan of the NBA, but I will obviously pay attention to the finals. I mean, it's Nuggets and Heat. I do like the Joker. I do like Jimmy Butler. So I mean, it's not like going to be hell for me when I know it's going to be meaningful. It's like the end of the season is here, so I can do a couple of those games. Grounded out, 1 away. And hopefully they put on a good series. It could be something where we get Denver in 6 or 7 or Denver in a sweep. It could be something as shocking as that. I think the craziest thing would be Miami in a sweep, and I don't think that's going to happen. But again, this is sports, right? Next up, DHing tonight, Taylor Trammell. We need to get a hit here, baby. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. But it is crazy to see like how successful they've been in this short period of time since their existence. Like how many Stanley Cup appearances they have already, like how many deep runs in the playoffs they've had already. It's that's something for Seattle to look up to if we want to be able to mirror a franchise. Vegas Golden Knights is exactly what we want to become, like that type of team. And they're the best team, so they should win. But if Florida continues to play hot, even though they have had 9-10 days off, Trammell strikes out. Florida, and like I said, the key in the series will be the first 2 games. If Florida can win the first 2 games in Vegas, they have a shot because they'll extend the series. Or if they split, but if they lose the first 2, they're going to be maybe at that point. I would assume winning 1. Even though they're good enough to win 2, 3, or 4, but it really is going to come down to those first 2 games. And if they can steal those first 2 or go split, win the first game and shock the world, and then lose the second one and then go back to Florida and then see if you can end up winning those there, we could end up having, either team winning in 6. But it's going to take a lot more from Florida to do it than Vegas. Vegas is, bigger. Their players are bigger. The defensemen are bigger. They're the hottest team based off being the best right now, and they don't have the time off, so they're still hot at this point. Florida is just the Cinderella story, so we'll see what happens there. Should be pretty good. No worry, Mike. I know whenever you get that, you'll be able to do that in the future if you choose to. No worries, bro. I'm just happy you're here. Sometimes I know some people, they want to come through and they want to show love and hang out. And I mean, sometimes I never want to have anyone feel like they can't show up if they can't donate or something like that. That just shows how much you care and support that, you feel bad if you can't for a certain day or whatnot. Sometimes just having the people in the room is good enough, and other people can step up hopefully and make up for other people. And, every day is a different day. So pitches inside to Colton Wong and we walked him. Yeah, here we go, baby. I like that. Anytime we can get walks with Colton Wong to start something off, that's a good sign. Next up, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Maybe he can take a walk too. Or just get a single and we can have runners at first and second, and then we'll go into the meat of our lineup with France, Rodriguez, Kellenic, Suarez, and big dumper Cal Raleigh. Come on, JP. Pitches outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And let me know. Let me know what you want to see for photos and whatnot here once I get to a commercial break. You too, and I'll be able to grab some photos for you guys, for the people that have donated. Chop foul. So Ron Francis Kraken GM signed a contract extension to 2026 to 2027. Awesome. There we go. I like that. $5 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Appreciate you. I know you're like a young girl on Christmas now, just waiting for that jersey. JP, yeah. There we go. Nice little bloop single. Colton Wong running like he's on fire. Runs all the way to third. Runners at first and third. Let's go, baby. That's what we needed. And sometimes when you look at the lineup, you need to just get a cheap one where he gets, walked or he gets hit by a baseball. I can't even count on Wong hitting. So if he gets hit by a baseball or walk, I'm like, yeah, that's good. Then JP with a timely hit. Now we're in the meat of the order. Here we go. Runners on the corners. First baseman, Ty France. Let's go. This is a good opportunity for us to get on the board here. $17. Let's get to a hundo. And thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, Kyle Busch. Pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes. We're going to Kyle Busch up here for Mike. I am starting to get used to seeing him in like the Chevy and the RCR and whatnot, but yeah, the old school M&M though. So many years, so many memories. Appreciate you. And appreciate you, Sarah and Mike. France down third base, foul. And Kyle Busch is due for another win pretty soon. I like that car. I like the colors on it too. Come on, Ty. Shout out to my boy Louise that came in late in the stream. You never know who's watching or who might, stop in to show some love. And what made that kind of special, it's, someone it's my friend. It's like someone that I don't see very often. Like, we might see each other like once a year, once every couple years, but we used to work together, in the, in the battle room, in the war room for sales, over the phone. And, he's Spanish, so he's bilingual and he's a good dude, real genuine, salesman, not someone that was going to lie to, get commission and whatnot. And that's why I think we really respect each other. And just for someone like that like knows me, through like work, besides, before me going full time on this, and to be able to come through and to be able to donate heavy and show love. That's so rare. Most, friends that can say they're your friends are haters, or they're hoping that you fail, or, they don't watch you, they don't support, you know what I mean? Or they say they do, but they don't, you know what I mean? So to get someone that's super busy, to be able to come through and, show support. And not only that, to like and share, but also to donate, usually pretty, heavy when he does have a chance to come in. It's really special. Anyone can get a donation, from people that you build a relationship through online. But when it's someone that already knows you and knows your grind, a lot of times people won't donate to like a friend. It has to be a special circumstance. So that really shows what kind of person Louise is. All right, well, we leave some stranded there. Mariners with a hit, still knotted up at 0-0, end of the third inning. Let's get some photos for Megan here as we go to the top of the fourth. All right, so we had the little Kyle Busch there for Sarah, for Mike. And then what do you have anything specific? You just want the regulars? What do you want to be able to see? You want Hack and you want Pete and some Zorn, or do you want something different? You let me know. Okay, that's what. Boom. That's. I think we were on the same wavelength. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Kyle Busch or Joey Logano. Like, I mean, those are the goats. Jason, Kyle are a little bit more reserved and whatnot. I like Ross because he's a little crazy and he's a little erratic, but he's got a lot of skill.
Chance to win a new Traeger grill every day in May, only at Northern Quest. Do you pitchers get after it today here at T-Mobile Park, no score. As we go top of the fourth, George Kirby.
I'll get you a couple more here once we get to commercial break. Little chopper by Gleyber Torres. I appreciate you. First hit for the Yankees tonight for Gleyber Torres, and hopefully that's not the first of many. All right, we're in the top of the fourth inning, 0-0, only one hit each. A big difference from the first two games where the Yankees came out on a heater and beat us 10-4 on Monday, 10-2 yesterday. Next up, DHing tonight, and that's probably one of the reasons why we're still kind of in this, is Aaron Judge. He went 2 home runs on Monday on Seattle, 1 yesterday, and I think he's got like 10 or 12 in his career in Seattle, and that number will go up and up and up. Wow, look at the Rangers record this month. 18-9. Houston 17-9. Mariners third, 16-11. 301 average, 18 home runs, 39 ribbies. Aaron Judge can get 40 to 75 home runs, it seems like, every year. Monty Williams. Judge, 2-0 count. And I love Judge's stance. I think he's got the best stance in baseball. But you have to have a stance like that if you're like 6'6" to 6'8". He's got a big body, long legs, big shoulders, strong arms, so he's going to have kind of an intimidating stance. And when you look at him in the batter's box, it's like you almost feel like he's going to hit a home run just by how he's standing. I love it. I don't love it as necessarily as being like, him going against the Mariners, but it's awesome to see him play defense, and it's awesome to see him hit. 2-2 count, big swing and a miss. Great player. Very collectible, too. Big swing and a miss. Got him. George Kirby. Let's go. You fucking shitting me? Very nice. George. My guy. That's what I'm talking about. How many Ks is that? 6? Fucking McDelivery. See, Scott Service. He's loving it. I like that. Big strikeout on Judge. Next up, left fielder Willie Calhoun. Got him. They tried to steal. Here we go. Gleyber Torres, sit down. Nice job. JP with the tag. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, brother. Slid past the bag. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, Gleyber, if you're going to steal the bag, you got to stay on the bag. You can't slide past it. Very nice. One-two count to Calhoun. Come on, George. I like what George is doing today. 5Ks so far. Unusual. You know, it's like we get these kind of games from him. He was due. You know what I mean? Like his record isn't what it should be. It's just nice to see him playing well. There we go. Right to JP. There we go. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Still knotted up at 0.
Is now streaming on Fubo TV. Watch the Blazers, Mariners, Kraken, and more. Streaming live on all your devices. Plus, over 100 top channels. Try it free at Fubo.
So we got a little hack. Take this down. Boom there. Then we got another one.
Mark and Sam both have home insurance. Mark got home insurance through Hippo that comes with a smart home sensor. When it notified him that there's a leaking pipe, he was able to fix it immediately. Took his son to play with buckets in the sandbox. Sam has old home insurance, so he's collecting buckets of water. Because you don't have home insurance through Hippo. Visit hippo.com and upgrade your home insurance. Mark and Sam both have home insurance. Mark has home insurance through Hippo that offers him free consultations with home care experts who showed him easy ways to avoid problems like frozen pipes and other common issues around the house. Sam has old insurance, so he's improvising. Because you don't have home insurance through Hippo. Upgrade now and get online expert home care advice that'll help you proactively stay ahead of trouble. Visit hippo.com and save up to 25% on home insurance. The 2023 Scats MLB All-Star Ballot. It's now open, everybody. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to Mariners.com/vote. See your favorite Mariners at the Midsummer Classic right here in Seattle. Now you can vote 5 times per day until June 20th.
Appreciate you.
So again, scan the QR code or go on to Mariners.com/vote. Here's Julio.
All right, Julio is up. Julio swinging on the first pitch again. Man, this guy. Safe. There we go, baby. Julio. He's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to swing on the first pitch for the rest of my life. Well, as long as you're getting base hits or you're running it out, but just want that batting average to go up, man. I mean, especially if I can predict every single thing that's going to happen with him. I mean, if I can predict it, then everyone in MLB knows it too. It's not like I'm just doing some kind of crazy, hidden secret. It's like, it's very easy to see like how aggressive he's been all season. That's why the batting average is so low. I know, I can't believe it's June already. What's good? M-Dog in the building. P-Dog. MP. No problem. Bottom of the fourth. We're knotted up at 0. We got our ass kicked in 2 games. Okay. So we just got to find a way to limit Clark Schmidt. He doesn't have a very good record. I believe it was like 2-5 record. So this is the opportunity for us to be able to take advantage, right? We got Jared Kelenic in the box. Let's go, Jared. Really the only one that deserves an all-star spot for the Mariners this year. Oh, Kelenic popped up. Damn it. 1 away. It's okay, Jared. We'll get him next time. And he had last night off because he slammed his neck into the wall trying to rob a home run. Kind of hurt himself a little bit. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. All the grasshoppers, man. Chocolate covered. Seattle's food actually is really good. They just have a couple weird items, but every ballpark has, usually some kind of weird item. That's got to be one of the top weird ones in Major League Baseball. But it's like, they're not going to sell that at every vendor. You probably have to walk to like one specific spot in the stadium to get something crazy like that. Because I go walk around, the different locations to look for like the different merch and the different vendors for food and beer and drinks when I'm there with my buddy, but I've never seen it. So I don't know where they sell it at, but it's nowhere ever. It's, I don't know where it's at. I've never seen it myself. 0-2 pitch to Suarez, pitches outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 pitch. Julio with a jump. Safe. There we go. Julio with a stolen base. Let's go, baby. I like that. Nice job, Julio. My boy. Ball in. Nice jump, too. Doesn't take his hand off the bag. Nice job, my guy. We need you to play well. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner at second. It's Julio. 2 away. We're knotted up at 0. Mariners 2 hits for today. Yankees with only 1. It's kind of refreshing after a 10-4 and 10-2 loss in back-to-back games. And we had good pitchers going. We had Bryce Miller and Logan Gilbert, who Bryce is probably our 4, and Gilbert is probably our 2 usually. It's like Castillo, Gilbert, and then probably Kirby, Bryce, and then Marco Gonzalez. But you can move any of those guys in the first 4 in whatever rotation you want. Big dumper Cal Raleigh in the box. This is my guy. I like Cal a lot. Like, as much as I love Julio, Cal is up there for me because I like it when we draft guys or when we build guys through, the farm system, and especially the success that he had, being able to be as good of a catcher as he is, hitting more home runs than expected, being a switch hitter, which is very cool to me, and being lefty. And then on top of that, being able to make history and get us to the playoffs for the first time in 21 years. And that made me buy the Topps rookie card that I have right in my hand right now. So, and it's the first card that I've bought non-graded like in 10 years. So obviously it was something special because I couldn't even find a graded one of this particular card. They didn't have any. So I was like, you know what? Well, fuck it. I'll just spend $75. I'll get the most mint one I can. Maybe one day I'll send it in to get it graded, but at this point I don't need to. I have a little holder here for it and I just look at it. It's nice to have it on the desk. And I don't got anybody else beside Julio and there's that one Cal. And I appreciate the guys that came over. It's nice to have like the Castillos come over and whatnot, but as far as like collecting, I'm going to stick to kind of Mariner guys. 2-2 count to the big dumper. Let's go, Cal. Outlaw, Mike Morgan, 2 phones, 2 chains. Mike Morgan, 2 phones. He said, I got to go hunt and get 2 hogs. Kyle Wush, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Big strikeout there. 0-0. End of the 4th inning. All the hogs. All right, let's go to the top of the 5th. All right, let's see what the Yankees got in store. Leading off in the top of the fifth, 0 for 1, third baseman DJ LeMahieu. Batting second in the order, 0 for 1, center fielder tonight, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, first baseman Jake Bowers. My boy Marcos always trying to support. Appreciate that. Nice job by George Kirby so far. Surprise, when you get rocked, a few times, it kind of shakes the confidence a little bit, but it's the Yankees. So, but it's at some point, we have one of the best starting fives in baseball. It's just that we need the hits to match up with the pitching. And if we get that, we can be a playoff team. I mean, Crawford, France, Rodriguez, Kelenic, Suarez, Raleigh, Teoscar. That's good. That's 7 quality, bats, there. And then usually we have 1 or 2 that are like shaky, Wong or, Taylor Trammell, or we get Jose Caballero, which I like, but you're going to have 1 or 2 that are kind of shaky, guys that get rotated. But the main 7, we just need these guys to be over 300 or at least a couple of them, Let's go, George. He's got fucking 5 Ks. Let's keep it moving, baby. Let's go. Make Scott happy so he doesn't have to get ejected today. All right, LeMahieu. Pitch in the zone, 1-1 count. We're in the top of the fifth, starting knotted up at 0. TJ LeMahieu in the box. Dribbler right to JP Crawford. Sit down. What do you think you're doing? You're trying to get something on us? No. Sit down. 1 away. Nice job, JP. I like JP's defense. He might not come with the bat all the time. You know what I mean? But, his defense is nice, and I can appreciate that. I appreciate the defense. Next up, center fielder Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Takes his first pitch strike. And Kirby is just on tonight. It's just crazy for me. 34 strikes out of 47 total pitches, or 48. That's better than expected. Chop foul. He's ahead in the count now. And Isaiah's behind in the count, 0-2. Kirby ahead. It's all good. We love you. We appreciate you. Oh, 2 pitch. Over Kirby's head. Right to Colton Wong. See ya later. 2 away. And I loved it that at Charlotte Motor Speedway, I know Ryan Blaney is just kind of like a mid, middle of the pack kind of guy. And when you race for so long and, you don't get a win for a while, yeah, you do get emotional. You start questioning yourself if you can even do this anymore. And I love it that, he got a little teary-eyed and a little emotional, because how much it does mean to someone, especially if you go a year or 2 without winning a race. That could be like 40, 50 races. That can fuck with your brain, fuck with your mentals, especially when you're good. You got to this point. You are in NASCAR Cup, but it's so competitive. And then you got so many guys on the top end like Logano and Kyle Busch and Chase and Kyle Larson. And then, it's hard to be able to get these wins. And I thought it was really cool they were chanting his name on top of that. And he went into the crowd, gave away the checkered to that fan and he let her keep it. Which is amazing for memorabilia. And they were chanting Blaney. That kind of made me a little emotional. I was like, that's cool. And I love stories like that. He doesn't have to be my favorite guy, but I remember little wins like that. Just like when Daniel Suarez won his first race last year. And it was at Sonoma. It was a road course. And then, it was the first time that, he ended up having that race, win after 5, 6, 7 years. Imagine racing for 7 years and never getting a dub. It's like 200 fucking races, and then you finally get one. I mean, how excited you would be. So, and obviously he's teammates with, public enemy number 1, Ross Chastain. So Nice pitch right down the middle. Bowers with a big swing and a miss. 3-2 count. We're in the top of the fifth. We're knotted up at 0. 2 outs. 3-2 count. Nobody on. Kirby still wheeling and dealing. Bowers in the box. Let's go, George. Take no prisoners. Let's go, Kirby. Chopper down first. Right to Ty France. Back to Kirby. And let's go to the bottom of the fifth inning, baby. Hell yeah. We just need some runs. All right, let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Due up for the Mariners in the bottom of the fifth inning, 0 for 1, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second in the order in this inning, 0 for 1 with a K, DHing tonight, Taylor Trammell. And batting third this inning, 0 for 0 with a walk, a base on ball, second baseman tonight, Colton Wong. Let's go. Oh, no way. That's cool. And a Schrader? Heck yeah. Two phones, 2 hogs, 2 fish. My guy. My buddy just sent me the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project, which is the best Turtle Nintendo game ever. It's even better than the arcade. I'm going to try to see if I can beat it. I tried playing it a little bit yesterday, but it gets pretty hard when you get towards the bosses. Marcos with a 5er. Another person that lives here in Oregon that supports. I got some really good Latinos and Latinas in my life that really understand the concept of just, the hard work and the grind. And it's just nice to be able to see, people that are my friends that live here that actually are supporting and not hating. The hate is real on your boy. Oh, he slid into the wall to try to get the foul ball. No good. Marcos, my boy. How are you, dude? Marcos with a 5er. Appreciate you, brother. And Marcos is one of the only ones that lives here in Oregon that has actually known me close enough to be able to see the journey and be my friend prior to the channel starting. Bang, bang. Me coming up with the concept of the channel, the name, and, kind of bringing everything together and, seeing all the ups and the downs and, and to see where we started and where we are now. We're still nowhere near sub count or people in the room that I feel that we deserve. But we still got to be diligent, keep positive, and know that eventually we will get to that point. Thank you, Marcos. Appreciate you. It's my boy. I mean, me and Marcos used to party real heavy, like keggers, just crazy, crazy stuff. Lots of parties, lots of drinking. I mean, Marcos definitely could outdrink me. That's for sure. I'm not on the beer tip anymore. But we've had some good times. That's for damn sure. And especially with my friend Jake as well that lived here, good buddies of both of ours, and ended up moving to Arizona, then moving to Texas. But he sometimes visits us every couple years, and we try to go together, for a couple hours and hang out and whatnot. But usually when we end up, getting together, if he's coming out of town and then I haven't seen Marcos in probably 6 months to a year, then that probably means I'm going to have a really bad migraine the next morning. We have a lot of epic stories for sure. All right, we're in the bottom of the fifth, 0-0. Yankees and Mariners knotted up, one away. Taylor Trammell in the box. Paisley walking by, dragging a blanket as she does. She's crazy. She has so much personality. All right, come on, baby. Bottom of the fifth. We're knotted up at 0. Mariners have 2 hits all day. Yankees only 1. We lost 10-4 and then 10-2. Let's get a dub fucking today, huh? Check swing foul. Love me some T-Mobile. Oh, yeah. A lot of the stories we can't talk about them on here though. We can't talk about them on here. But a lot of epic beer pong nights and party nights and whatnot. Like when we had the house and we had the beer pong tally board that we had up for like 2 years. So every time we had a party, we'd have like each person's name on there, and then you had to, instead of playing on like picnic tables or fold out tables, we just played beer pong on a fucking pool table, and then we just had it in the garage, and we'd have like 20 people in there at all times. There'd be people like out back, like smoking cigarettes or just drinking inside, but had a couple couches in there in the garage as well, so people could drink and just chill and watch and whatnot. A lot of epic nights. Two-two pitch, got him looking too. Trammell strikes out looking, 2 away. Next up, second baseman Colton Wong. Right. He said, do it big. Do it big. Do it big. Little E40. Pilo. What you know about the Pilo, Marcos? I listen to the Pilo pretty often. I like the Bay Area rap. I like the California stuff. Yeah, and we've known each other. How long have we known each other, Marcos? 20 years? 15 years? Popped up? Has it been longer than that? I don't even know, man. It's been a minute. 15 years maybe? 15 or 20, somewhere in there. All right, we're going to the top of the 6th inning. End of the 5th. We're still knotted up 0-0. What do you want to see for a photo, Marcos? Oh, yeah. Dude, Pilo hits bangers, man. For like a Latino rapper, he's one of the best, man. Like I said, that's why he's obviously, can do songs and is linked with E40 and whatnot. When his stuff comes on, it always makes me bob my head and whatnot. It's like, I'll get the Be Legit, the E40, and then you'll have some of the Pilo, features and whatnot. Heck yeah, man. You know it, dude. All right, next up for the Yankees in the top of the 6th inning. Let me change this real quick. Everything will be updated on the bottom of the ticker every inning. All right, top of the 6th, leading off 0 for 1 with a K, Anthony Volpe. Batting second this inning, 0 for 1, catcher Kyle Higashioka. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, right fielder today, Greg Allen. Let's go, baby. I'm 39. I met you when I was 20. Damn. You old. Marcos old. Oh, yeah. Marcos loves the Beavers. And now, what's really cool? Because you know how I am. I appreciate the greatness, even if you know how you get some Beaver fans, they're just going to be like, fuck the Ducks. And for the longest time, Beaver fans were content with not even winning games. They didn't care. They just wanted the Ducks to lose. That's how petty it was, and still is for some fans. But now with the Beavers, with Jonathan Smith and the recruiting and their defense and their running game and, the overall players that they're getting, they're starting to be like better now than the Ducks because the Ducks don't have a defense. And I wouldn't be shocked if the Beavers end up being good again this year with Utah, UW, and USC. I mean, there's a chance that the Ducks could be like fourth in the Pac-12. And, I know as far as rivalry is concerned, it used to be Ducks kind of pounding the shit out of the Beavers, but the last couple years, the Beavers have been good, and they've been turning the page, and I'm kind of happy, for people like at least Marcos that's diehard. It's more than just the Ducks losing. It's like you want to be able to win games too. So I can throw up one of the old school, Beaver players for you. If you want, a Ken Simonton. If you want to have a Quiz Rogers or James Rogers, your boy knows. You want some Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, TJ Hushamanzada, Jonathan Smith, Richard Siegler, Weathersbury, Dennis. I played the video games. I still remember those guys' names for the NCAA football, man. I used to put in manually every Beaver name in the game as well as the Ducks. Popped up, one away. And then you got Ukulele coming in from the fucking transfer. You got Ukulele from fucking Clemson. So, man, it's going to be – I'm going to watch every game that you guys play this year. I mean, I normally do anyways, but there's going to be more of a reason for me to scout you guys. And I'm going to have to watch like every UW game, every Utah game, every USC game and kind of see where we are. But, I definitely feel that the other teams are slightly better. Our offense will be as good as anyone's in the Pac-12 overall. But again, what is the defense going to look like? That's the question. Steven Jackson, another legend. Absolutely. Higashioka, Kyle. We're in the top of the sixth. 0-0. Kirby's still dealing. Damn it. Kyle with a fucking hit. Right to Jared Kelenic. Kirby's got 5 Ks. Nice hit for Kyle. Next up, right fielder Greg Allen. Obviously playing where normally Aaron Judge plays in right field. Aaron Judge is batting second, DHing tonight. And that's probably why we're at 0-0. Bunt attempt. Fuck out of here. 2 away. Runner advances to second. Ooh, that's a good one. And like I said, since I'm not a hater, I like to be able to, follow everything, Washington State, Washington, Oregon State. I want to be able to see what is going on in the entire Pac-12. And, I watch pretty much everybody, even the kind of bottom feeders. I like to be able to see what the progression is. So I'll still be following Dion in Colorado and seeing what they're doing. Let's go, George. So far, so good. Not like Bryce Miller and Logan Gilbert last night where we were getting fucking rocked in the first inning for 3 runs. It's just nice and refreshing that we're 2 hits each. It's at 0. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this, but this is definitely a winnable game compared to the other 2. So we have to be able to win 1 out of 3. We never get swept against the Yankees. We win at least 1 or 2 out of the 3 games every year. So for us to get rocked 2 games back-to-back with 10 runs, I've never seen that before. So that was a little shocking, but the lineups weren't very good for us either. And then you just got to give Yankees credit. They're fucking good. And their lineup isn't even like 100% either. Like they have guys not in the lineup, no Giancarlo Stanton, no Rizzo. They got kind of some of these filler guys, but it doesn't matter who they have in for their filler guys. They still win. Kind of helps when you have Aaron Judge, right? 1-1 pitch to Gleyber Torres, who's a nice player, leading off for them. 1 for 2 today with a K. I would take Torres on the Mariners. Going back to their roots. But it's not like you have, some of the teams that were there that went to the SEC. The Big 12 is no longer really the Big 12, like Texas and Oklahoma. It's like everyone wants us to leave. It's all about money. I mean, at some point we might have just like 2 power conferences and then a bunch of little ones. I mean, shit, if we can combine the Pac-12 and the Big Ten, not necessarily the teams, but like, we could have some super teams like Michigan and Ohio State and Oregon and USC, and we can combine the roster, and then maybe we could win a natty against Georgia or Bama. Full count for Kirby. Oh, yeah, Jaquiz Rogers and James. Absolutely, bro. You know it, dude. McAfee's deal with ESPN for $85 million for 5 years. Well, I mean, money talks, right? It's just going to not be the same after a while. They might try to let them do it kind of the same, but the moment that you take swearing out of the show, it's not the same. And that's what makes the show, real and genuine. It's not forced. You're not catering to the sponsors. It's like the sponsors need to cater to you, not you cater to them. But when you get the big money like that, that's where you get the money from, the sponsorship and whatnot. But JP with a big line drive catch. Let's go. And even though as much as I like Pat McAfee, that's not going to save ESPN. Just because he's on there doesn't mean they're going to have this incredible spike of people. There's still going to be people watching it on like YouTube, or they're not going to watch ESPN. ESPN is a dog shit fucking channel. It's not good anymore. Nice fucking defense by JP. Line out. I love it. And he's up next. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. And then I also saw with Sarah sharing that Skip and Shannon is leaving. So there goes another show, that some people liked, even though it was kind of fake to me. You get one person that's real in Shannon and one person that's fake, in Skip. And then they just argue the whole time, which people think that's real TV, which it's not. And maybe the abuse from Skip and the verbal bullshit, is like he wants to move on. He already has his Club Shay Shay, and he's got other ways that he can do his own shows or go to other networks. It's not like, Shannon Sharp isn't going to be able to find work. He'll have something going to make money and whatnot and get his voice out there. But it shows you like how many shows, Good Morning Football, now Skip and Shannon, and the Pat McAfee show. It's like every single show that we kind of like is breaking up, or they're going to another network, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like I said, people wonder why people like to go to like YouTube or Twitch or go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because at least you're going to get that consistency. And a lot of the stuff that's on TV and podcasts, honestly, isn't that good. I honestly feel that if you ended up, putting some of the, YouTube channels on a network, like on ESPN3 or whatever, I honestly think that they would get better ratings from lower name people, that aren't necessarily quote unquote famous, than some of these guys that have the shows like Get Up and all these other garbage shows. They're not good. I don't know who they think they're catering to, but a lot of the fans, I mean, if they're going for little kids or people that get baited easily when they see a poll that doesn't have like, Joe Montana or Tom Brady or Peyton Manning in their top 5, and they're like, whoa. They do that shit on purpose to bait you, but some people are I guess aren't smart enough to notice that. So it's all about clicks. It's all about being fake. Let's be fake. Let's be fake together. All kinds of bullshit, fake arguments, fake takes, shit that they don't believe, shit that they are forced to say from the producers just to, argue, because people love, people arguing, and people love seeing people, get physical, beat each other up, All right, we're in the bottom of the 6th. I'll get some Rogers brothers up for Marcos here in a minute. JP fouls off. Dribbler. One away. Oh, bro. I got an old school one. Check this out, bro. Ty France is up next. Ty! Is that foul? Or is that fair? Is that foul or fair? Hello? Woo! Look at that one. Appreciate you, Marcos. Support has never wavered over the years. I appreciate you, brother. All right, so is it fair or foul? They're reviewing it right now. Would it be a stand-up double for Ty France if it's fair? Let's look down this camera angle. Where is it? Looks like it's foul. Looks foul. Looks foul. All right, they're still reviewing it right now. $22. Let's get to a hundo. After review. Foul. They got the right call. And Marcos, I normally won't put something like this up, but you're my brother, right? So this will bring back some memories for me from back in the day, but it is a great time for you. Oh, baby. The sports illy when you guys beat us, dude. When we both were like top 5 teams in the country. Jonathan Smith, we had Joey Harrington. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you, bro. He said, let's then make that 30. Marcos with an 8. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Every dollar counts. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Got him. Damn it. 2 away. Marcos with an 8. I appreciate you. Every dollar counts, man, for me continuing to do this stream full time. So bang, 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 boom, 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 bang, bang. And the cool thing about Marcos is like, since, you know, he's the only one that it lives in Oregon that really watches me on a regular basis, shares my stuff, comes in the room, and we get others that will come in occasionally and show massive love like Louise does, but he's doing car sales, so he's obviously busy every fucking day. Julio pops up, and it goes into the crowd. That's a souvenir. But he's been able to see like the birth of the channel, like at the very beginning stages, and to see where it is now. And it's kind of cool to be able to see that growth, after all these years and whatnot. I mean, I'm already 11 years in. That's probably pretty crazy to think, huh, Marcos? For as long as you've known me, this was something that was, kind of brewing the whole time, and, talked about it before I did it, and, knew it was going to take 10 years, possibly before I was able to go full time. And, it's just nice, man. We just got to keep it moving. I know. I figured that, I mean, I can always find some of that cool stuff from back in the day. Yeah, it's dope, bro. I don't even own that one, I don't think. I own a lot of them, but I don't know if I have that one. I mean, most of the ones that I got were like the Ducks ones that like LaMichael James was on the cover, D'Anthony. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm getting that. And I have those bagged up still. You remember my Sports Illustrated collection and all the magazines I have. I mean, lots of collectible stuff. 0-2 pitch to Julio. There we go. There we go. Julio with a nice hit. Yeah, my boy. Julio Rodriguez. Julio, my boy. Let's go, baby. Ballin'. Julio's been on a heater the last week and a half. Let's go, baby. Nice job. Next up, left fielder Jared Kelenic. Let's get some runs, baby. Nice. So what's going to be, how long are you going to be gone for? And what is that going to mean? Are we going to be able to link together, based off, your vacation and what you got going on? Or are you just going to be out of commission for a few days and just hanging out with the family? Because if you're not going to be available, I have to probably set up someone, hopefully, that will come through and help do your role while you're gone, unless you're able to come through, here and there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy if you actually look at the, the actual standings. It's just wild to see where the standings are right now. I'll take a peek at it right now. I usually like to look at it every day or two. So the Tampa Bay Rays are 40-18. Baltimore Orioles 35-21. Yankees third place 34-23 in the East. Central, Minnesota Twins 29-27. In the West, the Rangers in first place 35-20. Astros 32-23. Angels 30-27. Lonely Mariners 28-27. So at least we're not the A's, 12-46. Braves first place 33-23. In the Central, the Brewers first place 29-26. Pirates second place 28-27, which is cool to see. Those two teams have some success. Sarah's Cardinals are in fourth, 25-32. Only 5 games back, though. That's not terrible. Not everyone. There's not really that, like if you really look at it, in the Central, no one is really dominant there. Everyone is kind of close to each other. 24 wins for the Cubs, 29 for the Brewers. You can make that up. And then in the West, it's the Dodgers, 34-22. But the surprise is the Diamondbacks are still good, 32-23 over the Giants. The Padres are in fourth, just like the Blue Jays and the Mariners and the Cardinals. Teams that were good last year, Padres, Cardinals, Mariners, Blue Jays, were all in fourth place in the division this year. Okay, cool. Yeah, even just a little bit. It's not like you have to necessarily talk, if you're like sharing the room or if you got your own room or sharing a room or if you're at a house or the location, it's just pretty much watching something and just typing a little bit. But anything that you could do would be great. But I also want you to be able to have a good time, and, do your little vacay thing too, I just need to be able to see where I'm at. And then if you're going to be in here for a little bit on the days that we do it, then we can always have someone step up like Matt or Jameson or Elliot or someone else. So, all right, we're in the bottom of the 6th. We're knotted up at 0. Runner at first, 2 away. Jared Kelenic in the box, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. He's complaining about that last pitch. Not happy. Come on, Jared. Hard to be able to come back from an 0-2 count, too. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, baby. Tampa Bay Rays are 26-6 at home. My God. But they did start off the season with like 12, 13, 14 straight wins. I mean, you go 14 or 15-0. That's probably not a fluke. You're probably going to be pretty fucking good. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. All right, we're going to the top of the 7th.
First, I was shocked when I won this Porsche Macan from Northern Quest, but then I realized someone had to win. Why not me? Life is crazy.
All right, we're going to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Yankees in this particular inning. 0 for 2 with a K, DHing tonight. Aaron fucking Judge. Batting second in the order, 0 for 2 left fielder Willie Calhoun. And batting third, 0 for 2, third baseman DJ LeMahieu. Mariners with 3 hits, Yankees with 2. Totally different ball game than the first 2 games where we lost 10-4 and 10-2. So I know it's not necessarily ideal, but it is a little refreshing to not being down by 6 to 10 runs in a game where it's like, okay, we may win, we may not, but at least it's like exciting, even though it's 0-0. Like I know the runs are coming. We just got to hope that it's on the Mariners side and we can limit what happens here. Don't want to lose 1-0 in a game like this, especially as good as Kirby has done. This would be really shitty if we end up losing this matchup, and Kirby's done this well. Not JT in the building. What's good?
Delivers fresh meals that cook perfectly in our smart oven, so every bite is juicy, crispy, and seriously delicious. See what else Zavala can do at Zavala.com.
That's with Lowe's. We check out the highest slugging percentage of fastball this season. And the Yankees, 4th behind the Rays, Braves, Red Sox, and just ahead of the Cardinals. Aaron Judge, big part of that success. Like many actors, his fastballs. Judge leads it. Batting average, slugging and on base.
Chop foul. That's a souvenir for somebody. Definitely can win the American League MVP again this year. 299 average, 18 homers, 39 ribbies. I mean, how many games are we in right now? 34 and 23. 57 games, so got another 100 and some change. Should still be able to get to 40 or 50 home runs. Big swing and a miss, 1-2 count. $28 and $27. So our pitching has been good, but the hitting has not been as good as we would need it to be. Judge crushes it. Foul off a fucking chair in a seat. And you got, and then that guy gets that souvenir. Aaron Judge foul ball. Nice. Heck yeah. It's like we don't have anyone batting over 300, and a lot of teams don't. But like I said, if Crawford, France, Rodriguez, Kelenic, Suarez, Raleigh, Hernandez, our top 7 were closer to 300 rather than closer to 230, then we would probably have about 5 or 6 more wins, and we probably would be, 7 wins above 500, or maybe even close to what the Yankees have at 34 and 23. But we just, some games we have really good pitching, no hitting, and then a lot of the games we have no hitting at all and no home runs. So then if the pitching is crappy, then we're fucked, so. But our pitching staff, our top 5 is one of the top 5 in Major League Baseball. Luis Castillo is the 1, and then you got Logan Gilbert as the 2. George Kirby as a 3, Bryce Miller, the new guy, for 4 since Robbie Ray is out for the year, and Marco Gonzalez as the 5 actually has been pretty good. Judge, back to the wall. Caught. Ooh. No home run this time for Aaron Judge. He's like, I already hit 3 on you guys in the last 2 days. One away. Next up, left fielder Willie Calhoun. .252 average, 3 homers, 12 ribbies. Popped up, swinging on the first pitch. I like that. Nice job, George. 2 away. Suarez with the nice catch. Nice job, George, my boy. It's nice to see us actually have someone do good. Bryce Miller and Logan Gilbert got fucking rocked, so awesome to be able to see. 5 Ks. So, I mean, it could be a little bit better, but it's 0-0. I mean, like I said, you know, of course you want to shoot for 8 to 10 Ks as one of your top 4 pitchers, but, you know, sometimes you'll get a lot of ground outs and whatnot, but no earned runs, no walks. It's not like he's been off. His control has been money. It's been one of the better starts I've seen in a minute. Pitches inside to DJ LeMahieu. 1-0 count. We're in the top of the 7th. Pitch. Low, but not called a strike. 2-0 count. That was very close, 50-50. I mean, it doesn't look like we're going to make the playoffs, but, I mean, you never know. I mean, especially we could get hot, you know, after the All-Star break and get on a little bit of a heater. I mean, you got, like I said, you got a lot of quality teams like the Padres, the Cardinals, the Mariners, and the Blue Jays all in 4th, and that could definitely change. And some of those teams can move all the way up to maybe 2nd or 3rd. So pitches outside, 2-2 count. That was definitely a ball, but called a strike. Nice. He's had some good outings, Nicolas, but he's had some shitty outings where he looked fucking terrible too. So hopefully that's a nice sign for you guys. LeMahieu pops up. Blooper base hit. Next up, center fielder Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll see how the NBA Finals goes, but I don't think the Heat have a shot at all. I mean, their best shot is maybe winning a game or 2, but I don't think they can win 3 games at Denver. I think there's probably a higher probability of them sweeping Miami than Miami winning 3 games, honestly. Like, can Miami win a game or 2? Yeah. You know, Denver can win it in 6, but it wouldn't shock me if Denver wins it in 4, 5, 6, or 7. But I just don't see the Heat winning in any scenario. You know, they just don't have anyone to match up to the Joker. $30 in donos. Let's get to a hundo. Superhero video games. I'm not sure if they're superhero, but I know I like Ninja Turtles. I like Battletoads. I like Earthworm Jim. You know, but those are old school games. Back to the wall. Caught by Julio. Wow. Let's go. Julio with the defense. Nice. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th, baby. That could have been bad. All right, time to win this game. Good defense, Julio.
Take the wheel. Take it to the hills. And zero turn your way to greatness. With the synchro steer technology of the Ultima series. Designed for those who love to love.
100% ribeye beef in a burger. Yep, 100% ribeye beef in a burger. Ribeye Steakhouse Burgers. All the flavors the juicy ribeye steak in a burger. Did I mention they're made with 100% ribeye beef?
This is Dan. Dan is digging the tunnel. Dan really wants to attend the MLB All-Star Week in T-Mobile Park. So Dan is digging. Too bad no one told Dan about the $5 Hit 5 ticket from Washington's lottery. Each purchase comes with a chance to win one of 14 MLB All-Star Week prize packages. But Dan doesn't know that. So Dan is digging. Good luck, Dan. You might want to hurry. Or go get a $5 Hit 5 ticket from Washington's lottery.
Washington's lottery.
No, Schmidt is out.
To the MLB All-Star Week. Learn how you could win game tickets.
No, Schmidt is out. 5.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. He actually had a good stat line. They're bringing in Peralta, it looks like. Clark Schmidt. 2-5 record, but pitching like he has, you wouldn't know it. You would think he's 5-2, not 2-5. All right, leading off for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We're knotted up at 0. Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Gino, back. Oh, he dove into the wall and he missed. Go. I hope he's okay. Yeah, leadoff double for Gino. Let's go, baby. I mean, this guy did a full Superman in the outfield and his head hit the mat, right at the wall. Not terribly, but I mean, he's Superman for it, and then he didn't get it. And he dove right at the beginning of the warning track and slid into the wall, but not too hard, luckily for him. But he went full extension on it and missed it. And then we got to second base. We could have maybe went to third there, but we don't want to push our luck. Yeah, we got to make sure that he's okay out there. There we go. Now they're going to do a little checkup on Ward. Or not Ward, but Allen, excuse me. They're going to check up on him, make sure he's okay. Are you all right, bro? They're checking on him. Hey, you had him over 4.5 hits allowed? Yeah. Well, normally, the way that you guys have been playing, in the last 2 games, 10-4, 10-2, I would say normally that bet would win money. But again, that's, sometimes that shit happens. It's hard to be able to beat up a team 3 times in a row. And also, not having Aaron Judge on the defense, having him as a DH. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, we have a better chance. Because we know how good Aaron Judge is in the outfield. A lot of times he ends up making game-saving plays and innings where you could end up getting a rally started, but he ends up making an amazing play, and then it kind of ends that rally. So what's on tap for the Mariners? 3 games at the Rangers, fuck my life, 35-20. 2 games at the Padres, 25-29, and then 3 games at the Angels with Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. So that's exciting. There's opportunities for wins, but we might get our ass kicked by the Rangers. We might get swept there. I think we could split with the Padres. Hopefully we win both of those. And then the Angels, hopefully we can win 2 out of 3. So, yeah. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, that hits. All right. We got Cal Raleigh, big dumper. He's switch hitting now. He's right-handed now. Come on, Cal. 0-1 pitch. Dribbler. Right back to the pitcher. Damn it. 1 away. Fuck, Cal. Should have stayed left-handed. Fuck it. Not as good as a right-handed hitter. All right, 1 away. Bottom of the 7th, 0-0. Runner at second. Next up, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, Mariners. Fuck. Yeah, we do. The Yankees don't need to fucking win games. They're 11 games above 500. We need it bad. You know what I mean? We just need to be able to. It's just what's really shitty though is like we have a good team. It's like the team and the roster is a playoff team, but it's like J.P. Crawford 253, Ty France 263, Julio 247, Kelenic 278, Suarez 218, Raleigh 231, Teoscar 231. That's not acceptable. All these guys should be at like 280 to 320. You know what I mean? Like besides maybe J.P. Crawford 250 to 280, somewhere in there for him, but. France, Rodriguez, Kelenic, Suarez, Raleigh, Hernandez, no excuses. So, hopefully we'll get hot at the right time and we can get 3 out of those 6 or 7 guys above 300, and then we'll start going on a little bit of a heater. Big swing and a miss, struck him out. Damn it. 2 away. All right, pinch hit. A.J. Pollock coming in for Taylor Trammell. I figured they were going to make a change. Your boy's quick, though. Got it. Yeah, we need it. Someone needs to score. I mean, someone got to take advantage here. I just don't want us to lose this game like 1-0, especially when we had a legitimate shot. So. All right, come on, AJ. $30. Let's get to a hundo. 70 to go. Come on, baby. I got the Griffey jersey on. We need to get our inner Griffey on here. Come on now. Doesn't even have to be a home run. Season with runners in scoring position. A.J. Pollock batting .250, no homers, 7 ribbies. Sometimes it'll be the guy that you least likely think that's going to help you win. Maybe Colton Wong will be a part of this win. Big swing and a miss. Oh, chopper. You got it just there at the end. God damn it. End of the 7th inning. Should have just let that pitch go instead of chasing it. All right, let's go to the top of the 8th. Beast mode. All right, let's go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Batting first baseman, 0 for 2 with a K, Jake Bauers. Batting second in the order, 0 for 2 with a K, shortstop Anthony Volpe, the phenom, the rookie. And batting third, 1 for 2, catcher Kyle Higashioka. I'm not really worried about him or Bowers. It's kind of Volpe. So hopefully we don't give up a home run to him. He homered last night too, so lots of hype behind him. Yeah, I hope so. Well, at this point, it's like you get a hit, you get a hit. We can't even talk about runs yet. I mean, we only have 4 hits all game, and the Yankees have 3. The difference is that's usually where we're at. Not a whole lot of hits, but the Yankees at this point normally have like 13 hits, not 3. And we're down 10-0 or 10-2 or 10-4. So you get a call, you get a hit, you get a run. Just crazy, though, to see so much talent, in the batter's box and have all these guys struggling. It's like I'm happy with 7 out of the 9 guys in the lineup, based off who they are. And I don't know if I've ever been that content with a 7 out of 9 in a long time. It's like but they're just not, living up to the potential just yet. So hopefully after the All-Star break, I'm hoping. Otherwise, we're not making the playoffs this year, plain and simple. We're just going to be a 500 team, and we're going to end up winning, 70 to 80 games or something. I mean, we're 28 and 27, so remember, like 90 and 72 is playoffs typically. You try to get to about 90 wins, but I don't know if we're not good enough to be thinking about 90 wins this year. Popped up, and it's crazy. Kirby's still out there. Normally you don't have your starting pitcher go this far, but I mean, he's 88 pitches in, and he hasn't looked bad at all. I mean, might as well keep him going, right? If he's playing this well and we're at 0-0, you might as well see if he fucks up or ends up winning the game for us. So I like that. Got him! Bowers with the K. Bye, 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 bye. Woo! There we go. 6 Ks for Kirby. Woo! There we go. K. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go. Not Ku Klux Klan. Strikeout. Let's go, baby. Top of the 8th. We need this. Oh, Volpe right up. Right to Wong. 2 away. There we go. Good defense by Wong. I can't count on you hitting, but I can count on you getting hit by a ball or getting walked and starting a rally. Maybe you will be the hero tonight. Nice job, Colton. $11 ground ball outs. That's crazy. We never have that many. George, you man. Top of the 8th, 0-0. 2 outs. Kyle's in the box. Got to make sure that he doesn't get anything going here. 0-1 pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Higashioka. Get him, George. Oh, shit. He hit that hard. Foul. Thank God. Well, the guy got it with his hat. Reached over with his hat and got that foul ball. Nice. Guy was in the second row to the aisle and reached over with his hat when the ball was foul and scooped it. Nice job. Chop foul. Count is still 1-2. All right, baby. Let's find a way. Let's go, George. Get him. Get him, George. 1-2 pitch. Got him! 7 Ks for George. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 8th. We're running out of time here. Step up. Next up in the inning, 0-for-1 with a walk. Second baseman, Colton Wong. This could be the inning where we get some runs. Batting second, 1-for-3, shortstop J.P. Crawford. And batting third, 0-for-3 with 2 Ks, Ty France. Let's go. Especially if we can get Colton Wong on by getting like a walk, or if he gets hit by a pitch, that could start the rally. I know that's kind of crazy to think, but sometimes Wong and Crawford can get the rally going. It's probably the guys that are least likely to start the rally, but we've had rallies start with these 2 guys before. So I'm hoping that that's something that can repeat and happen again. Shout out to George for doing a fantastic job. Pitching all the way into the 8th. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 7 Ks. Unbelievable. Against the Yankees, too, for that matter. $30. Let's get to a hundo.
Discover why. The 25th anniversary sale happening now at your Real Deal car dealer. Gauge auto sales on McLaughlin in Milwaukee.
No way.
Oh, they were having a boy? Nice.
Climb that hill. Don't judge them.
Did they just release the boy or girl part, or?
Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
And Seattle's got 4 hits, Yankees 3. Total difference from the 10-4 and 10-2 matchup. Yes, he has. George Kirby been the man tonight.
That's what he's doing. So good. 7 strikeouts, 11 ground ball outs. Hardest hit ball was what the JP player.
Oh, Colton. One away. Let's go, JP. Paisley's in here. Oh, almost hit JP in the face. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the corner, which was a ball called strike. That's some shitty umping there. 1-2 count on Crawford. Come on, baby. We're running out of time here. Pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Should be 3-1 count, not 2-2. Come on, JP. Oh, almost hit him again in the face. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, bro. JP's pissed. So you've been throwing at his face, man. Big swing and a miss on the 3-2 count. Got him. That's tough. 2 away. All right, Ty, you got to be the hero, bud. Paisley's in here with me now. Hi, honey. Daddy loves you. All right, different pitcher coming in. Hi, I love you. Oh, yeah.
Sure do. That's
Yeah.
we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than
Hi.
ours. So you can choose what's best for your family.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but now with Autopro Explorer.
We need help here?
No. So join us and taste what Progressive is the name people trust. Sorry, are we talking about apples now or insurance? Why is that funny? Gillette presents the Gillette Labs Exfoliating Bar. The bar that removes unseen dirt and debris that gets in the way of the blades. For effortless shaving in one efficient stroke. All with a lifetime warranty. And if you want to keep the beard, use Teen Ski Gillette. A lineup of products designed to cleanse, soften, trim, and style for your best beard. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Hey friends, Angie Benty with you here at Ford Sports Desk. And a lot of you have been asking about our good friend, Mike Flowers. Well, Larry Stone wrote about it today in the Seattle Times, and we wanted to update you. A couple of things have been happening with Mike, who you know is a very private person. First, he got hit with bronchitis, and just as he was
All right, Paisley's in here for some good luck. So hopefully we can find a way to get this dub, baby. Matt went to the bathroom. Pop, lock, and drop it, baby. He said, I got some bubble guts. Bottom of the eighth, 0-0. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 count to France. Yeah, she's the best. I mean, like I said, I spend 18 hours, out of a 24-hour day with her, maybe even more. And we're always snugging and going on adventures. And I spend the most time, obviously, with her. Big swing and a miss, 1-2 count. And we've been trying to go to the river. It's like walking distance, on our walk. So we'll go down there for a little bit, and then we end up doing our regular kind of walk in the neighborhood and whatnot. But looking at water is definitely very beneficial for me. Big swing and a miss, struck him out. End of the eighth inning. God, this is tough. Can we get any runs? Hello? Please? Like anything? Runs? Hello? Hits? Come on, baby. All right, we're going to the top of the ninth. Still at 0-0. Leading off for the Yankees in the top of the ninth, 0-for-1 with a K, right fielder Greg Allen. Batting second in the order, 1-for-2 with a K, second baseman Gleyber Torres. And batting third, a rare 0-for-3 with a K, DHing tonight, Aaron fucking Judge. So hopefully he doesn't go for like a solo dinger and then we lose 1-0. I've seen it happen before, so I'm hoping it doesn't, but wouldn't shock me. Yeah. My life, I can't even imagine my life without her, honestly. It's like made my life so much better, especially when you go through like, the mental health stuff and, being able to have something to look forward to and to keep you positive and, and also for me to be able to get back to my roots and to be able to get outside. Because if I didn't have a dog that was adventurous, that always needed to be walked and to be outside, how often would I get outside to go to the river or to exercise myself? Probably not as often. And now, I've lost a lot of weight and I'm walking every day. There isn't a day that I don't, because I have to get her that exercise. So it's like she has to be walked like an hour to 2 a day. And, obviously no one else is going to do it besides me. So at least on a regular basis. But I'm glad, it keeps me accountable. It gets her exercise. It gets me exercise. I can listen to a little bit of music or, sometimes I'll put in, some E40 channel or Drake channel. And then every once in a while I'll do like Aziz Ansari. I'll put him on there. I love him. He's an amazing comedian. Or like Nick Swardson from Grandma's Boy. I really like him a lot too. He's super funny. He's got a lot of drunk stories and his stand-up and whatnot. Love me some Nick Swardson and love me some Aziz Ansari. First pitch for a strike from Paul Sewald. Let's go, Paul. Pitches outside. Come on, Paul. Let's go, baby. Come on, Paul. Normally this would be Munoz, but we haven't had Munoz pretty much all year. So when you don't have your closer all year, and you're 28 and 27 and you can't really hit, and we're still doing okay, but I mean, we're kind of a 500 team. Nice pitch by Seawald. Sit down. Let's go. There we go. Nice job. One away. Nice K by Seawald. Greg Allen. Sit down. Next up, Gleyber Torres. Come on, baby. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Let's go. I got about to dip into my mango madness. Oh, that's heavenly. Popped up. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, nobody got it. You had three guys going for it. France, Wong, and Teoscar, and not one of them got it. What the fuck? I mean, if Ty ran full speed, he could have got it. Come on, man. I know Ty's a little bit, thicker of a guy like Cal Raleigh, but put some effort, man. 0-2 pitch. Dribbler down third. Right to Gino. There we go. 2 away. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, and possibly the last out, at least in this inning. Aaron Judge. Another opportunity here for Judge to be able to get a home run. 2 home runs on Monday, 1 yesterday, nothing today. 298 average, just under 300 today. He was at 302. 18 homers, 39 ribbies. Oh, they're going to walk him, which is probably the smart move to do. You don't want to just give up a solo dinger and then we lose 1-0. We can, if it's anybody else but him, fine, but you don't want to lose when you know this guy's been just hurting you. So I like that call by Scott Service there because, there's a very good possibility that he could go yards. So nice job, Scott. I like that call. We just got to make sure we don't get burned right here by Willie Calhoun. But I think we can live with Willie Calhoun, making a big play rather than fucking Aaron Judge. Calhoun's batting .250, 3 homers, 12 ribbies. We'll take that chance. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's foul. 0-2 count for Seawald. Let's go, baby. Lots of the Mariner fans standing. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Get it. There we go. Jared Kalanick. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Let's win this fucking bitch. All right, bottom 9 in Seattle, baby. Our time. All right, let's go, baby. Bottom of the 9th. Leading off for the Mariners. 2 for 3 today. The guy that loves swinging on the first pitch, no matter what the fuck it is. Center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Come on, baby. Batting second, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. That's very unordinary for him. Jared Kalanick. Let's go. And batting third, 1 for 3 with a K, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, baby. Come on, Julio. Be a great time to go with a walk-off homer. Now, like in this circumstance, if you want to swing at a first pitch strike to try to win the game, I'm all for that. But it's just like you're doing it every fucking at bat. But at least you got player of the week and you're 2 for 3 today. So I guess it's working now, but I still don't like it. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I mean, what do I got to do? How many photos of Julio do I need to pull up for him to go yard at this at bat? And we just end the game. Come on, baby.
Mariners baseball is brought to you by Alaska Airlines on the west coast of the world. Earn and redeem miles to over 1,000 destinations with our One World Alliance members. And my Virginia-based Franciscan Health, the Mariners' proud partner in health. Our beauty we've had here tonight, pitching, and defense. No score, bottom line. Chance of the Mariners to win.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Julio. Oh, he didn't swing. He listened. He said, fuck it. All right, O-Dog, you're getting pissed at me. I won't. And he took a strike. 247 average, 10 homers, 31 ribbies. But he was closer to 200, so he raised his batting average about 47 points, which is, much better than where he was at. But you're talking about a guy that, won Rookie of the Year that was trending to be one of the top 12 players, top 10 this year. And he's nowhere near that. But hopefully he can heat up and he can end up at the end of the year, be a top 10 player overall. I mean, we're going to need him to if we're going to fucking make the playoffs at all. That's for damn sure. Come on, baby. Let's go, Julio. Big swing and a miss and struck him out. Damn it. Julio. One away. Come on, baby. Bottom of the ninth. One away. Next up, left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Come on, baby. Yeah, Joker, baby. We already know what it is. Even though I do like Jimmy Butler in that story, but that's like, I think the Florida Panthers have a better chance of winning it all than the Heat do. Yeah, and that is crazy. But if you do start off 13, 14, 15, and 0, that, it's expected. It's not like that was a fluke and then they lost 10 in a row after. Come on, Jared. This would be a great time to win the game, bro. You've really been our only all-star. And if we didn't have Jared Kelenic on the roster this year, we probably would only have like 15 wins or 18 wins. We'd have at least 5, 10 less than we're at right now. Come on, Jared. Come on, Jared. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. We only need one run, man. Just one. 4 hits for Seattle, 3 for the Yankees. And again, it was 10-4. Yankees won on Monday. 10-2 yesterday. So for it to be 0-0 is fucking insane. But I guess that's sports, right? Come on, Jared. Come on, baby. Pitch is low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, man. You have a good night, brother. Two pitch. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. This could be something. This could be something. Come on, baby. Took a strike on the corner, struck out looking. Fuck. Damn it. No. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. Come on, Gino. You ended up doing it against the Pirates, and you did a walk-off, and we ended up winning, 6-3 a couple days ago? So Eugenio can do it again, baby. 218 average, 6 homers, 34 ribbies, way under what he is, capable of. Let's see if we can get a walk-off dinga here. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Gino. Pitch was outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gino 1 for 3, double in the 7th. Let's go, Gino. Pitches outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, baby. We got to get this dub. I mean, the longer it goes, the better chance the Yankees have to win. So, got to get this done here. Big swing and a miss. Big rip. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I mean, he's trying to go yard twice at this at bat, but just a little bit behind. But right down the middle, just a little bit behind it. If he would have caught either pitch, it would have been gone. Come on, Gino. Gino with a dribbler. Volpe. Extra innings. Fuck. Yankees are 5-2 in extra innings. Mariners are 3-5. All right, top of the 10th, 0-0. Leading off in the top of the 10th for the Yankees, 1 for 3, third baseman DJ LeMahieu. Batting second in the order, 0 for 3, center fielder Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And batting third in the lineup, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, first baseman Jake Bauers.
Baseball is here, and Root Sports is bringing you everything Mariners all season long. Take your fandom to the next level with in-depth access and insights from all your favorite personalities. Heck, you can have your mind blown a time or two. It's time to make the league together, because Mariners baseball lives on Root Sports. Yankees and Mariners surveying territory, nothing into extra innings. Here's Luis Torrens here at the Bud Park T-Mobile Park. Face hit right center field. Wins the ball game. That was a big hit. It's Luis Torrens. They won the games happy, and a lot of fans happy. Justin Topa has got some New York City roots, having gone to Long Island University from Brooklyn. He's had a nice year. There are his numbers: 24th appearance on the season, 22 thirds innings, 21 strikeouts, 7 walks for Justin Topa. Good two-seam fastball. He'll mix in his slider, his cutter, and his changeup as well. Cabrera is the runner out at second. He took over left field for Calhoun. Faster runner.
Come on, Ems. Let's go, baby. Topa is in. Top of the 10th. Ghost runner at second. 0-1 pitch to LeMahieu. Check swing. Did he go? Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I understand why they want to have the ghost runner on there so that they can end the games a little bit quicker. I actually don't like it. I just wish that the teams are going to win. They're going to win whatever inning it is. 13th inning, whatever. But I don't like that just cheap guy at second base. No, JP dropped it. Error. Fuck. JP drops it for an error. Fuck. Now we got guys on first and third. Normally, JP does not error or drop the baseball that often. Terrible timing for that. The runner runs right in front of him, right when he goes down with his glove, and he lost sight of it. And it went off the back of his mitt. He is pissed right now at himself. Next up, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Come on, Mariners. Pitch is outside, called a strike. 0-1 count. Kiner Falefa in the box. 0 for 3 today. Let's make it 0 for 4. They got runners at first and third with no outs in the top of the 10th. Come on, Topa. Pitches inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, baby. We need this. Come on. It's okay, JP. Isaiah Kiner Falefa batting .237, 3 homers, 14 ribbies. Pops up, goes down to a knee. Get it, Gino. He's got it. 1 away. There we go. Good defense. Next up for the Yankees, first baseman Jake Bauers. Yeah, that is big. Because if that was a sacrifice, then it would have been 1-0, and there'd be a lot of pressure, and we probably would lose 1-0. So if we can just find a way for them not to score, you know, I guess if they end up getting 1, that's better than getting 2 or 3. But come on, Mariners. We just got to be able to try to find somehow to get out of this fucking inning without them scoring. Like a double play grounder or something before third goes to home and scores. Pitches outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Come on, Topa. Top of the 10th. Runners on the corners were knotted up at 0. Pitches low. 2 balls, no strikes. 4 hits for Seattle, 3 for the New York Yankees, and we just had our first error just a couple plays ago by JP. Wasn't really necessarily all his fault. You know, the runner was at second, the ghost runner, and it got hit right in front while the runner was running to third, and so he lost kind of sight of it at the last minute. So fucking shit happens. But terrible timing to be in the 10th to have that happen. Pitches outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Now we're in a pinch here. Come on, Topa. Yeah, it's been kind of overcast. Like, it didn't even hit 70 today, which was kind of nice. There we go. There's a strike. Like tomorrow, 72. Friday, 76. Saturday and Sunday, 78. So I think today was like 67. I don't mind the overcast weather and whatnot. Doesn't bother me. I live out here in the Pacific Northwest. Topa lost the control, and he walked him. Bases loaded. Fuck. Next up for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe, the rookie phenom. And Volpe went yard last night too, so. I don't want to give him too much love, but I do appreciate his game. Hopefully 2 photos doesn't lead to a grand slam. First pitch strike for Volpe. And he's batting under 200. You know, he obviously should be batting a little bit higher. A lot of people are struggling. I get it. But I do like him, and I like his projection to be the shortstop of the future for the Yankees. 0-1 pitch. Dribbler towards third. Go home. Got him. There we go. Force out at home. 2 away, and we didn't give up a run. Nice throw by Gino to be smart and go home, not to throw to first like an idiot. There we go. Still 0-0. 2 away. We might be able to get out of this fucking inning. Now we just need 1 more out. And we'll see if we have Kyle Higashioka that comes up next, or if it's someone else. Fielder's choice, runner out. Volpe grounded into a fielder's choice to third. Bowers to second. LeMahieu to third. Oh, they changed it. Cordero is up. I figured they were going to go for someone better or a new bat. Pitches inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, they just brought up the point that when he played on Boston last year, he had a grand slam against us last year. Cordero. Pitches inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cordero batting 151, 4 home runs and 11 ribbies in limited play. .96, wow. Come on, Mariners. Fuck, let's go. Chopped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's go, baby. Come on. Got to find a way to get out of this inning, and I think we can win it here in the bottom of the 10th. Beautiful weather there in Seattle. It's not dark yet over there, even though it's 9:05. Still the sun, not the sun is out, but pitches outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. Yeah, you don't want to fucking have him just not swing and then we walk in a run. That would be terrible. At that point, I mean, we have 2 outs. This is big right here. Come on, Topa. Come on, baby. Top of the 10th, 0-0, bases loaded. Yes! Yes! Big strikeout. Here we go. We leave them stranded. Yeah! We actually have a shot here. Here we go. I mean, it's not often when we have bases loaded against us and we come out with positive results. Usually it's like me like this after a few batters. So let's go, baby. Yeah. Very nice. All right, let's go to the bottom and 10th and win this. All right, due up for the Mariners, 0 for 3 with a K. Catcher, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Batting second in the order, 0 for 3 with a K. Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And batting third, we'll see if this ends up changing or not, if they substitute a different player. It was Taylor Trammell. Then they ended up going to A.J. Pollock. But it looks like, unless things change, batting third, 0 for 1, A.J. Pollock. But I think they could possibly put someone else in there, but we will see. Come on, baby. Seriously. Bat left-handed, bat right-handed, whatever way you want to go. He's a better lefty. Kirby did great. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks. That's what's most impressive for me. No runs, but no walks, because you can still get no runs and have like 5 walks. So not to have any walks shows how much control he had, and he ended up getting 7 Ks. So you're the fucking man, George. Good for you. And that's why I want to make sure we get this win, quality start, so that way he can be 6-4 rather than 5-4. 6-4 sounds a hell of a lot better when you're the number 4 pitcher on the roster, huh, Scott? Yep. Damn right. 95 pitches, 16 of 26 first pitch strikes, 62%. Let's fucking go. All right, come on, baby. Bottom of the 10th. Let's win this, biatch. Everyone's standing. Oh, we have a streaker on the field. Streaker on the field. They have 5 guys chasing him. Streaker. Oh, he just got tackled like a motherfucker. Come on, Cal. We'll even show the rookie card that I bought. It's clean. Let's go, baby. This is what we need. Home runs right here. It's got a beautiful autograph, too. Come on, baby. Come on, big dumper. Let's go. Come on, Cal. I mean, he's my second favorite Mariner behind Julio, so very underrated. Like his personality, switch hitter, great catcher, and hopefully he can come up with some magic here. His thumb has been fucked up for a good chunk of the season, too, so. Jose Caballero is on second. He's got like a fucking oven mitt on one of his hands. I don't know what's going on with his hand, but it's fucked up, apparently. He's got an oven mitt on his right hand. All right, Cal, you're batting .231, 8 homers, 25 ribbies. Let's go, baby. Be like this. All right, greatness. Let's go. Cal rips it foul, 0-1 count. Seriously, good game so far. I mean, obviously, you'd like to be able to have, more hits and more runs. But, I mean, shit, we already had a 10-4 game and a 10-2. So it's like I've seen shitty pitching and them beat the shit out of us. So it's kind of cool to have like a neck-and-neck game. This one will hurt if we lose because this is the game that we should win. You know what I mean? Where we've actually hung tough with them and pitching was good. They didn't fuck us up too bad there. We just need to be able to have timely hits. And obviously, we have a hard time hitting homers or getting fucking hits for that matter against anybody. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Cal is 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 7th, but I believe in you, brother. Let's go. Is he? Nice. Yankees, Kraken, and Colts. That's an interesting combination. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Cal. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Cal. I believe in you, brother. Let's go. I know your thumb was fucked up and it was hard to catch and hard to hit. So he's really the only one that has the free pass of not getting close to 280 or 300, but everyone else, no excuses. Cal rips it down. First base hits the wall. Go, go, go. And we win. Woo! Yeah. There we go. I guess that's in that instance, the ghost runner is good. Yeah, baby. Cal with the RBI. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Fuck yeah. What a game. Sometimes you just got to let them know that you believe in them. You let them know that you believe in them and they're like, oh, shit. Okay. Well, let's get it done then. And we did. Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. Final in 10. Let's go. Final in 10 innings. Let's go, baby. 1-0 Mariners. Let's go. He's getting all the uniform is drenched. Nice job, Cal. He's like, oh, he showed my fucking rookie card on the stream. I gotta fucking win the game now. And that's what's on my desk that I look at every day. I got it posted up right there. All my Julios are all graded and, they're all put away. But I figured I have at least one cool Mariner card to look at with all the baubles. Let's go, baby. Nice win for us after getting our ass kicked the last two games. Hell yeah. George Kirby, I see you. I mean, you don't want to lose a game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like after getting your ass kicked in like multiple games, like you want to at least, hang around and try to be able to get at least one. No one wants to get fucking swept. Nice job, George. Nice job, Cal. Let's go. Fuck yeah, man. All right. Well, like I said, we got, 17 minutes to go until we hit the 3-hour mark. So we'll probably just we'll look at food. We'll do some food photos for the last 15, 18 minutes, and then we can evaluate from there. If we get on a dono train, then I could possibly go a little bit longer. If not, we'll just go, for 17 more minutes, and then whatever you guys want to look at from here on out, you let me know. So let me delete some of these other photos, and we will be doing the Nuggets and Heat game 1 tomorrow. Since we don't have a Mariner game to do, they will be traveling, getting set up for the Rangers and whatnot. But at least we ended up getting 1 of 3. I'll take that. Until today, introducing Corner Intense, the first sprayer to powerfully clean every corner of the dishwasher, all while using the least amount of energy and water possible. It's just fucking Cal, my boy. I love it when he ends up being the hero. It's great. At Albert Lee Appliance, online at albertlee.biz. Are you on your way? Yep, coming. And Mom and Dad? Don't worry, they'll be there. So anything food-wise that you guys want to see, breakfast, Mexican, Asian, hamburgers, American, pizza, whatever you want, it'll be good to kind of end off on a good note there. And then maybe we'll get some goats to come in late to show some love. If not, then we'll be back tomorrow and we'll grind it out again. All right, we got 15 minutes to go.
presented by Emerald Green Casino, guaranteeing the capital of the Northwest. So, all right, Cal, take that helmet off and get ready for it. He said, who wants some? Who wants some? Julio, Teo, and others jump on him after the game-winning single in the bottom of the 10th inning. Raiders now 4-5 in extras. They salvage a game against the Yankees, and then, well, they just start pouring it on poor Cal. 1-0. Mariners take this one. It's Brad, Adam, Bill Kruger out here in our center field set. Didn't we have a game like this last year against the Yankees? Luis Castillo on the mound. They got 12 or so innings. Yep.
I remember that game. Castillo going like 12 innings last year.
The catchers for the Mariners getting it done against the Yankees. Well, Cal, he's got that.
And we'll give a little T-bone action for Ryan, and then we'll go with some breakfast food. We can do that, or a little combination of meats and breakfast. There's nothing wrong with that.
George Kirby will show you kind of in some defense as well. Our Tom Subaru game recap. How about this saving the run? J.P. Crawford in the 6 against Torres. This was great reactions, great hands, full extension right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get swept. And sometimes they're ugly, 1-0 wins, but and we had an error and they had bases loaded. So we definitely easily could have just let that one slip away. 7-3 homestand, not bad, even though the last 2 games were brutal. Yep. I agree. For real, bro. Well, of course, I had to bring it up for you, man. I got to try to give you guys the best. I don't want you to have something that's just like mediocre. I want the top of the line, We got a reputation here, We don't want to show some shitty ass photos, right? And then I'll hang out with my puppy here in just a moment. But in the meantime, and I'll show you a couple, like at the butcher. This is what you want to look for. Ryan's like, oh, this sounds good. Maybe I'll go get some in a couple days. But when you end up getting them, you got to look, and obviously, large and in charge costs a little bit.
George Kirby, tying a career high 8 innings, shutout innings in his first start against his hometown team, the New York Yankees. You're looking forward to the key to the game. This guy bounced right back. I was going to say, after arguably the worst performance of his career, he came back.
This one's next one, slow roasted, twice fried porterhouse. That's insane. Look how big that is on the wood. Oh. That looks good.
Look at the numbers. They belie a tremendous performance by Kirby. Of course, he had a complete game earlier against Philadelphia.
And then I got a good one here. Cajun butter steak. They say it's got the most addictive sauce. All the sauce. Oh, damn. Look at that. Yes, you got it, bro. The marble. There you go. Shit, that would be good, right? A little NBA action. Have that set up. Just make sure you get to the grocery store before 5 o'clock or whenever the game starts.
George Kirby, I know, made a strong impression on those guys. And for the big New York audience to see this kid, he could be in the All-Star game. He should be in the All-Star game.
Oh, there we go. Got the baked potato instead of the potatoes au gratin. But still, you can do any kind of side vegetable, green beans or asparagus, whatever you're feeling.
Congratulations to George Kirby. He was absolutely fantastic tonight. So were the Kraken in their second season, and as a result of the success that they have had, they have announced that they are keeping general manager Ron Francis. Co-owner Samantha Holloway says the new deal adds 3 years and runs through the 2026-27 season. Of course,
Giving us some breakfast here. Deliciousness here in the last 10 minutes. Ooh, baby.
Francis was named the first general manager, and he is staying around.
But today is another great day for our fans because not only did he come and build, he's going to stay here and continue to build this franchise. And if this franchise at the end of the day looks like Ron Francis, we've done something very special here.
Yeah, this is so much more than me. I mean, the ownership group from day one has been fantastic. They've given us, as you see here and at CPA, just incredible facilities for our players to work at and train at. They've never said no on any request to try and do something that makes the players have the best opportunity to be successful. And in doing so, you're creating an environment that players want to be playing in, and that people want to come to Seattle and play for the Kraken based on what the ownership is doing and how they treat the players.
So true. Congratulations to Ron Francis. Right now, we take a look at our Mick Delivery Super Bowl moments of the game. George Kirby with 7 strikeouts against the team he grew up rooting for. He was absolutely fantastic. We saw the 32 pitches off the corner. This is the guy that usually fills up the zone, but tonight he lived on the edge. And how about the job that Cal Raleigh did? Change up, and he went down and got it, ripped it down the line in right field. I love this.
Little Belgian style.
I'm going to flip off my helmet and watch the eyes. Okay, head on a swivel, head on a swivel. Who wants me? You want me? You want me? Come get me. I love it. We're back right after this.
Sports fans, a whole new level of
Nice win for the Mariners. We needed that. All the Mariner buddies are hitting me up. We're like, man, that was close. Heck yeah. Still haven't got breakfast for dinner yet, but at some point, it definitely is going to become a reality if I keep looking at all these amazing things. But of course, it's not necessarily good to eat late, but sometimes you have to.
DirecTV is a leader in sports, but Jeff doesn't have DirecTV, so he's watching baseball at his weird neighbor's house. He's all right. I love watching the game with you. Call 1-800-DirecTV to get a $200 reward card.
What do you do when your employee gets hurt on the job? Here's a story about Jay. He got hurt at work and couldn't perform his normal duties. That's rough, but there's good news. You see, Jay works for TISA, and TISA wants to do right by her employee. She knows all about L&I's Stay at Work program, so TISA gets to keep a valuable employee like Jay.
These ones look good. Sourdough waffles. You can definitely tell the thickness. I'm about that life.
Introducing Domino's new loaded tots. Because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings. Our tots are made to be delivered. They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great.
And they're only $6.99 each when you order pizza and tots. What else could be better than that?
At Tacoma Subaru, our incredible customer reviews mean we're here to help. And every new Subaru is backed by industry reviews, making it a top choice for safety, reliability, and low cost of ownership. Come to Tacoma Subaru.
Mariners postgame is brought to you by Washington's Lottery. Play $5 hit 5 for a chance at an all-star week prize package.
Then we got to do some chicken and waffles. If we're already going to go here, got to add the fried chicken, right? I'll give you the best fried chicken photo on the planet Earth right there. Nothing will ever top that. Ever. I mean, look at the chicken. It's just ridiculous. That's when you know it's good. Not saying like this next photo isn't good, but there's a difference. So it's like you can get regular chicken that, from KFC, Popeyes, Safeway. It kind of looks like that. And that's not going to be a shitty meal. It's still going to taste good. But that's the difference. When you end up seeing something that looks like that, then you're paying more money, but it's worth it. Oh, I bet.
It's Kirby, it's Cal, the skipper, telling the media just how they got it done tonight.
Pitching. It's what an outing. You can't throw the ball much better than what George Kirby did tonight, and really, outside the little hiccup his last time out against the Pirates, it has been some kind of season so far, and he dialed it up tonight. I think we talked about after his last outing. He got hit around like he's never been hit around.
Look at that.
The question got thrown out.
Damn, I'm hungry now.
Felt very confident.
What did you guys do?
Tip my hat. That's not easy to do, and we've gotten obviously banged around here the last 2 nights, and for him to go out there and just totally take control of the game, pretty special. Like I said, it doesn't get much better than that. And offensively, not much going on either side tonight. And we'll do a couple knocks, but right guy at the right time, Cal. Big knock. But our pitching tonight was awesome, and Topa working out of the jam there in the 10th really allowed us to win the game. So really good homestand. We came in, got off to a great start. Struggled a little bit here the last couple nights, but 7-3 homestand, we'll take it.
Yeah, 7-3 homestand. We definitely will take that.
We played 13 consecutive days. So
13 consecutive days. Damn.
We'll get ready to go over there. So I'll take any questions.
You talked about George being as competitive as any guy in this clubhouse. I mean, you see it up close much more than we do. What was he like in the dugout tonight?
Oh, he's about ready to rip somebody's head off. Every inning, it's on. Yeah, he was ready to go. Really from the first pitch, and you saw it. That's a good fastball as I've seen him ever have tonight. Of course, he's always got the ability to locate it, but just the extra gear on it is what I would call it. The 4-seamer up late for the final out against a good fastball hitter to strike out.
It's okay, Paisley. Dad's almost done.
The whole game was masterful.
I just saw her walk by.
With that kind of stuff.
Daddy's almost done. Okay.
He gets the 3-2. He's not backing down at all. How did that kind of unfold for you watching that? Or you kind of following along? What was that like in that situation?
I think George felt better about it than I did. He's a great player. There's no question about it. I do know George's mentality. He's going to continue to try to execute pitches, and he did. Of course, the long fly ball he hits off the bat. You don't know. You can kind of tell from the dugout. I can't tell from the stands, but from the dugout, you can tell he didn't get it. But oftentimes, a guy that big and strong, they don't get it all the way, and it still goes out. So, big outs in the game. George isn't back down from anybody. He's going to continue to execute, make pitches. He's also not going to give in. You know what I mean? When he gets behind in the count, he's still living on the edges, knowing that he has the ability to execute those pitches, and he did it tonight.
Talked so much since you guys acquired Luis as him being a stopper whenever you get into it. Let's get it. Has George kind of emerged as that guy here for you?
I think you need all kinds of stoppers.
Oh, yeah, me too. And sometimes they'll end up having the best food,
It's, those guys are very competitive, all of them, in their own way. And that's the beauty of it. They all do it a little bit differently. They got tremendous stuff, really good upside. And when they're got their A game, I'll take our guys against anybody's in the league. They're really that talented.
He was throwing it harder tonight. The fastball to the velo was up almost 2 ticks, but it seemed like he's really locating it too. Is that from your vantage point as well?
No question.
All right, I'm going to go over all the photos here just one last time, and then we'll probably just call it a night at this point. We'll come back tomorrow, and since we don't have anything else really to do, I feel, let's look at the schedule. I don't think, as far as games are concerned, let's take a look. Thursday. So there's not very many games on Thursday. So it's going to come down to doing like Angels and Astros at FS1 at 5:10 or doing the NBA Finals Game 1. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing the Angels and Astros, honestly, but I would assume, since, it is NBA Finals Game 1, might as well just do that, I am a little intrigued to see how it all plays out, and I can always watch the Angels and Astros in the background at that time, but there's not a whole lot going on. No Dodgers tomorrow, obviously traveling. No Mariners tomorrow traveling. And there's only Brewers, Blue Jays at 10, Phillies, Mets at 10, Padres Marlins at 10, Rockies Diamondbacks at 12:40, and then Red Sox at 4, Guardians Twins at 4:40, and the only televised game, Angels Astros at 5:10 at FS1. So we'll just go through these one last time, put in that work, and then we'll be back tomorrow. And then on Friday, we'll probably end up doing Dodgers and Yankees because that will be a matchup that will be on. And I know they play on the weekend as well. So we'll just see what we have as far as, NBA Finals. And then once the Stanley Cup goes, then we'll be focusing on the Stanley Cup and whatnot. But I'll definitely sprinkle in a few of the NBA Finals games. I don't know how many, but I mean, if there's no baseball on, no Mariners, no Dodgers, then I'll go there. So just got to have to do them in that priority order. What a good game for us after having 2 shitty ones. Look at that chicken. I don't think I've ever seen a better piece of chicken on the internet than that. That reminds me of the chicken and waffle place that I, go up to, the Sisters and Brothers. I would drive like 3 hours just to go eat there. And it looks like that, like that type. Not like regular, which still can be delicious. But when it looks like this, you're in for something hot, spicy, this crunchy, savory, the best of the best. That looks good. But those pieces of chicken look more like that, but just with a little drizzle on it. A little egg there. A little pancake action. Stanley Cup starts Saturday. Okay, so we can probably do that Saturday then. Cool. And then, like I said, we'll probably just do Dodgers and Yankees on Friday as long as it's available to be seen. Let me check real quick since we're just here. What do we got? Cardinals play the Pirates. Ooh, that'll be tough. Mariners and Rangers play at 5:05. So I could do that on Friday. And then the Yankees and Dodgers are on at 7:10. And let me see who's pitching, supposedly. Kershaw and Severino. Wow. So I probably will end up doing that Dodger matchup just because it's Dodgers, Yankees. No, it's not like I don't want to do the Rangers. I mean, I could always do that, but it'll be Castillo versus John Gray. So I guess I can decide at that point if we want to do Mariners or if I want to do Dodgers, Yankees. But I know Dodgers, Yankees will be fun to watch with those two amazing teams going after each other. So, but I do appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much for coming through, liking on the Twitter, commenting, liking this photo, and obviously thumbnail and the video, and obviously everyone that supported. I appreciate that. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very much. Sarah, always doing a fantastic job. Jameson, I appreciate you very much as well. Ryan also. And you guys have a good rest of your night. And then we're Wednesday. So tomorrow, first game of the NBA Finals. We'll do that. Watch a little baseball on the side. Probably do some Dodgers, Yankees, or Mariners, Rangers Friday. And then we'll get into the Stanley Cup on Saturday. So definitely excited about that. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great Thursday as well. And I'll see you guys here in, roughly about 12, 13, 14 hours from now, and we'll grind it out again. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.